Okay, we're on here.
Hello, hello.
All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast. This is episode 129. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77. Got a good show, excellent show. Okay, mediocre show. It's gonna be good.
Mediocre.
No, it's gonna be good. We got a blast from the past. It's gonna be mighty Orbots. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna look at some news. We're gonna be doing some spoiler stuff. Star Wars Rebels. I took myself off the ETR show last Monday because I went and watched it because J. Ruse had to just show that picture and just rub me the wrong way. No, but it was a good episode. Little disappointed, but
he like vanished. It was funny.
Abracadabra, James is gone. And then we're going to be taking a look at some of the C-Dub stuff and on some others. And Iron Fist. We're going to be taking a look at some Iron Fist. So. But let's get into some introductions and if anyone deposited anything into their collection, and then we will get going. I know, Charles, you got something.
Oh, yeah. I wrote it all down because I got quite a few things.
You wrote it all down.
Well,
start us off, man.
All right. Well, I said I wrote everything down so I don't forget anything this time like I did last week. But I picked up.
Start off. Hi, my name is Charles.
I picked up the complete series of Wolverine and the X-Men.
Cool. The Nickelodeon cartoon.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The old Power Ranger Turbo movie. The Tom Hanks movie Angels and Demons on Blu-ray, The Last Samurai on Blu-ray, of course the Assassin's Creed movie on Blu-ray, Supernatural season 3 and 4, got a new Marvel and Dragon Ball Z shirt.
Damn.
The Play Out Sky Iron Man, and then finish off with the Fanatics Toys FTO6 server.
Look at this guy. Holy crap.
Did a store go out of business or what?
I mean, a lot of stuff is from my local FYE,
cool.
In which they're going out of business.
Hey, good for you, man.
Got a bunch of stuff on sale.
That's awesome.
Deal. Hell yeah. Good get. Shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Charles with the Baldwin drop and shit.
Yeah, you got that. So let's go back to the Sever. You got the Diaclone version, so that's the black chested version, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to be getting any of the rest of the dinos?
Yes, getting every single. Like I said, get a bigger place. Yes, I have every intention of owning the rest of the Dinobots. Like with the slag, I want the normal one, and I want the all green one.
Oh, so okay, that's what I wanted to lead into. So you're not going Diaclone on all of them; you're going specific ones in each dino.
Yeah, there's like the slag and the snarl.
Okay. So you're getting the green slag for G2. You're getting the normal slag. What about Swoop?
Swoop just getting just the blue one.
All right. Let's see, Sludge is the same unless you're going with the X version. Grimlock, if they come out with a G2 turquoise, blue or blue crotch Diaclone, or just normal.
Just normal on him.
All right.
Good for you, man. Hell yeah.
That's cool. Why two slag? Cool. I'm just gonna ask a whole shitload of questions.
I guess because slag and
like
snarl.
Slag?
Yeah, slag and snarl were my two favorites back in the day.
Okay, cool.
That's funny. They were like that's the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus, right?
Yep.
Every dinosaurs too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little childhood. Anyway, go ahead.
Cool. Anything else for you, Charles?
That's it.
Well, then I'm moving on.
Nice.
And what's up, Fats? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
Pretty good. Right. We didn't see you last show. Wonder what's going on. Just decide, hey, fuck them guys.
Nah.
Okay. all
Honestly,
good?
I was sleeping.
Oh, no,
I slept through it. Yeah, it was a rough week, so I fell into a coma.
Ah,
It's not a very good thing.
Well, I drank myself into a coma and wasn't
Oh.
able to wake up.
we've heard that we can be kind of coma induced if you.
No,
But
nah, but
I'm
so I
positive
got it.
myself.
Yeah, I got a few things actually.
Oh,
The Fan Toys grinder,
nice.
nice, better in person than in pictures.
Okay.
All right.
The Make Toys downbeat.
Really
Yeah,
like it?
yes. Actually, I've been playing with that more than the grinder. Like, the grinder is nice. It's it's a great piece, but I don't know why. I just keep fucking with the downbeat, And what is it? The Fans Toys Galvatron.
Oh, nice. Sovereign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't take him out the box yet though.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow. Because I've
Yeah.
heard that is
That's a piece, dude.
best. That is
Yeah.
like
I guess I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just like, all right, let me just go through these two first and then take my time with the other one because I heard so many good things about it.
go through maybe the mediocre and then save the best for last.
Yeah. And that's it. Really, nothing else.
Cool. Nice.
Nice get there, man. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I wonder if the grinder isn't as, I don't know,
What?
special because it's kind of so close to, we've already had like the Masterpiece Grimlock. And it's just in a way, and I'm not trying to say it's exactly, but it's just an upscaled version. It does its job. We've already had a kind of a place for a Grimlock.
Yeah.
Grinder. It's like, yeah, all right, here we go.
It looks, it's the best. Because I also have the upscale one. The what is it? Reximus Prime.
Oh, Reximus Prime. Yeah.
So I have him, and I have the other the Toys R Us version of Grimlock. I mean, he's better than them. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But it's just like, oh, this is cool. All right, I put it on the shelf, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like, it's great, it's nice, and it was just like, all right. But there was nothing
that wowed you.
Exactly.
All right. You're just like, I gotta complete the Dinobots. I gotta get this guy.
Right.
It's all uniformed. Boom. It's on the shelf.
Like, yeah, they look great together. Awesome. Yeah, and then that's it. You know.
Damn the completist in me, son of a bitch.
Nice. All right, Russ, how you doing?
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight, man?
Been better.
Beautiful. Yeah, we all been better. I mean, hey. I got a couple of things, and I got Sunday Heat was nice enough to hook me up with a really good deal on Generation Toys Jazz. I decided that was the one I was going to go with because I just like him. He's cool looking, and he's really, really a nice figure. I just put him upstairs on my shelf up just earlier today. I had him like down here on my table all week, messing with him because every time I just pick him up and start posing him and shit. And, he's fun, man. He's fun, and Anna bought me a new camera, it's a really nice camera too. I'm like scared to. It's like what is it, man? I don't even. I can't. It's a Fuji S90. Yeah, it's got a bunch of like numbers and letters and.
It's a 35 millimeter camera from 1979. It still has the nice film in there.
You know, it's
not digital.
If it was that, it would be great because I know how to use that. You know, it's
gonna wind up the film inside.
Right. This is one of those things I got I got to read the directions and everything. It's got all kinds of digital stuff. I can record video on it too. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh man,
it's gonna be crazy. You know,
it's small. It's a small like mirrorless camera.
No, it's got the view screen. There's like the view screen in the back of it. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And it's really cool. I like it. It's just I'm like the most illiterate person when it comes to technology. So I just try to,
You can barely make it on the shows, people.
That's it, man. You know, but she awesome. She got me a nice one. It's really cool. She got a good deal on it, and it's like I think it like retails for like $300 something, and she got it for like $90.
Nice.
So I was like, "Whoo, all right." Now I'm just gotta figure out how to use it. Anyway, it's all good. But yeah, it was cool, man.
Maybe she did it for entertainment just to see how you were gonna try and use it. Like, this is gonna be fun. Watch Russ try and use this thing. He's all thumbs.
You know, Jane, that her mentality, I could see her doing that. She's, I could definitely see Anna just sitting back going, "Watch this fool. Let's see what he does."
And it was really cool to see Anna on the Hangout on Tuesday. I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
Russ changed. What the fuck?"
That was really cool.
That's cool.
I
And to hear
talked
you in
her-
the background too, that was even better.
I was trying not to, but I kept laughing. And of course, with the delay, like they would hear me laughing at shit they said like 30 seconds ago.
That was hilarious. That was good. I like that.
It was awesome. I was happy that I got her to go on, and she actually stayed on for the whole show. And, you know, it was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
That's cool.
Definitely.
And was it I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the chat was saying, "Yeah, Russ, you should just like swap out with her all the time." And I'm like, "What? You don't want Russ? What are you trying to say? You want to replace me like that?" Yeah.
We know what Russ's next vlog is going to be about. I got
Damn right.
Hangout. I got replaced. So with a new camera, are you going to be doing some reviews? Are you going to do some pictures on Instagram? Or are you thinking going that route?
I want to try to start. I'm just going to try to start doing some reviews. I want to get kind of a nice background or something to do with it. Where I can set it up nice. I want to get a stand too. I can put the camera on, so I'm not like holding it and shaking all over the place. Yeah. But that was the plan, to just start trying to do some reviews and just trying to just put more content on my channel instead of me always yelling and cussing all the time. I mean, I don't know. Even though people like that, so
Nice. Oh,
you
cool.
know,
Right on.
I just thought I would try some new stuff. That's yeah. And then also I was going to just try to start getting some pictures of my figures, go outside and do some outside shots and stuff like that with them, and maybe Jay Ruse will pick one of mine. Ooh.
Lens flare.
Yeah,
Needs to have
good
lots
luck.
of lens flare.
Yeah. You got to do some kind of trickery with it, or he's not interested.
Remember
so-
to tag him in the picture too, so it goes directly to him, so he knows.
Yeah, we're fine. How about I tag him?
I'm just
Tag him with a fuck J Ruse.
There you go.
He'll definitely rate it. I'll look at that one.
cool. All right.
That's awesome, dude.
All right. Let's see. For me, if you want to join, the link should be on. Let me see here. Should be on the Facebook page. Pretty sure it is. But let's see. Did I get anything? I got a couple of things. Been buying a lot of Soul Chigoken stuff, so that hasn't arrived yet. But should have Gunbuster soon. To like, yeah, it's there. So if you want to join us on the Facebook page, I like going to the Final Four. My Zags, I'm an alum there, along with my wife. So that's pretty cool. First time ever. Seems like, I think it is forever. So that's nice. We beat out Xavier.
Let me tell you something. I was.
What are you gonna tell
That
me?
was really cool because I didn't expect them. I thought they were kind of like a number one that was sort of like if they were a number one seed. And I thought, I don't know if they should have gotten the number one seed. But you know what? I was wrong. They're good.
we're good. We're the underdog.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna do against maybe Kansas if they beat Oregon or whatever and such. But yeah, it's a madhouse here.
I bet.
Because of all that shit that's going on.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm happy for the Zags.
That's
The
cool.
kennel was in an uproar and all that type of stuff, so it was good. Let's see. Did I get anything? I'm just unpacking my Soul Chigoken stuff, so not really. I got the complete series of the Turtles. I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I got that little turtle wagon thing. Oh, I did get a Kong. I got the 18-inch Skull Island Kong and the Walmart exclusive.
That big ass one.
Yeah, the big ass thing.
I saw that.
I thought, what the hell? I saw it there, and I'm like, well, I'll take him home. Why not?
How was your
It was
articulation
a
on it?
Sabbath in me. I was like, he doesn't transform, but he's a cool monkey.
Do his arms move and shit? At least.
Yeah, it does.
That's cool.
I'm gonna have him swinging on my Godzilla or something.
Yeah, man. If you want a giant monkey there or gorilla, whatever.
Yep, big old gorilla. Let's see what else. What else did I get? Oh, I got myself a Quiet, and I hope she's gonna be here next week. But that'll be later. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really picked up anything. A lot of stuff is on its way, and which is really
okay.
nice.
You're
I'm in
in
that
transit with
in-between
everything.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
in between stage.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Let's do some screen shares and all that happy horse shit. Whoops. It'd help if I actually went to the right screen. Not a lot of photos, not a lot of news.
I know it's just a slow time right now, man. It's a slow time of the year.
Yeah. It's been slow for a while. It just seems weird. It hasn't picked up after Chinese New Year.
Nope. I thought we were going to get like this big flush too. That was going to go crazy, you know, but
No.
Yeah.
All right. Present to everyone. And make that bigger. So you see my little thumbnail?
Yes.
All right, cool. So we're good to go. Episode 129. Mighty Orbots. Yay.
Okay.
All right. What?
When we get to that, we'll just have to talk about how awesome the theme song was. But anyway.
It was a good theme song. I've been humming it for the last couple of days.
It's catchy. It's catchy. Yeah.
Last week, I really enjoyed Adventures of Galaxy Rangers. I was humming that. No Guts, No Glory. But Go Mighty Orbots was pretty good too.
Yep.
But all right, here's my plugs. Cool Table Network. If you're not familiar with the Cool Table Network, there's a Facebook page. It's a hub for all like-minded podcasters. We have podcast shows like Shattercast Uncut, Enter the Realm, Beers and Bulgers 40K, Stasis Lock, Nerd Rage Radio. Obviously, it's Plus Fanatics on here. Which you're watching right now or listening to. Toy Detox, 8 weeks. Enter the Realm is on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. ROC Hangout is on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there will be a Figa Banging, I believe, this Wednesday at 9:30, which is all on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. Stasis Lock is Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clutch's Bricks on the Dollars YouTube channel. And Toy Detox is up and running. I actually saw or heard a new episode, which is really cool. And I believe Jose and Crashbox Chris, the giant himself, will be on Toy Detox. So that's pretty badass. So
Awesome.
Listen to all the shows, whether it's on iTunes, Podbean, or even on YouTube, all that. You'll find it.
Google Play.
Google Play. 5-star ratings, like, subscribe, all that type of stuff too. Which I'll remind you guys at the end of the show. That's what I like to do. All right, moving on into some spoiler news. We have Star Wars Rebels here. I watched, I don't know, was that the finale for this season? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Much like they did last year with the whole Anakin taking on, or Darth Vader now, taking on Ahsoka. We got a little bit of a duel ourselves again with Master Kenobi taking on his, I guess, rival. I don't think it's really his rival, but Darth Maul.
Yeah.
He found him. Darth Maul found him and tricked Ezra to lure his ass out. And had a little duel. It was a little lackluster in the duel.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So you guys think that it was like, wasn't like epic like Ahsoka taking on Vader?
Nope, not at all.
Not even close.
Yeah. Essentially, what you see right here is what we got. Maul went in high. It looked like Obi-Wan went in low, going for the chop in the center. Like, how can the same shit happen to the same dude twice? But he didn't really chop it. I just threw this in there. Obi-Wan losing his love of his life. I just want to throw that. It was just reminiscence of, hey, I'm holding her, and now I'm holding Darth Maul. But he held Darth Maul there, gave him a little bit of compassion. And then Maul asked him why he was on Tatooine, and he knew of the Chosen One himself, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And he would right all the wrongs. So I do like the transition of Darth Maul, his character, how he went from just, underling to psycho mad, dwelling in a cave because he lost his limbs, like a spider droid type of thing, and then coming back and taking over Mandalore, then coming back here, all this type of stuff. It's kind of a nice journey.
Nice story arc for him.
Yeah, definitely.
But this was lackluster. I think it could have been a little better. Something.
I was very disappointed. I was.
But we got kind of a little cameo, not really, but we got to hear Aunt Beru call for Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, going back, just curiosity, when you guys were watching the fight, or when Obi-Wan was talking to Ezra, did you get the feels of just how he sounded so much like Alec Guinness?
Yes. Yes.
Old man.
I know. I felt the same way.
It's like, wow. Unless they pieced together stuff from Star Wars, I don't know if they did or not. But it was like, wow. Oh, that was a really damn, sounds good.
They got someone that sounded just like him.
Yeah. But we got to hear Aunt Beru calling for Luke and all that type of stuff, and then we got to see Obi-Wan scratch his beard, watching over like a pedophile. No, I'm just kidding. Luke, come over here. Speeder bike.
Let me ask you real quick. Did you think it's kind of funny that Ezra when Ezra got back, he really didn't tell anyone where. He didn't say where he was or something. But I never heard Obi-Wan Obi-Wan never told him don't tell anyone where.
Don't tell anybody. Yeah.
That was weird. Where Kanan didn't even care. So did you find Obi-Wan? No.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know. Maybe they might kind of mention it in the next season. I don't know. It's going to come to a close here soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. It's just one of those little loose ends.
Yeah. And it's not like Obi-Wan said anything like, hey, you're a Jedi.
Yeah.
You want to be trained?
Right.
You want to know anything? Be in touch with the Force? No, he's like, get the fuck out of here, kid. I'm on a secret mission. Shh.
Yeah. That was how he said, you shouldn't be here. He was pissed that he was there, man.
But I think somehow Ezra might be the one, or maybe somehow, I don't know, Leia's going to find out where he is. Because she's going to send that message.
Yeah, because she knew where.
Unless it's just by pure coinkydink, they're just happen to be flying over Tatooine. Or that space pod went to Tatooine. Someone knows where he is.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. Okay, go for it.
Thank you, James. What's up, fellas? Hey, I was wondering, has Leia showed up yet?
In Rebels, yeah.
Yeah, she's in Rebels.
She did. About how old does she look?
She's a Y. Why are you asking?
Oh no, because I was wondering. I thought I saw a picture of her where she looked like she might be 15 or something like that.
Yeah, she's a teen. Yeah. She's a teen.
Okay. Because I'm looking at that image of Luke there, is unless it's really far away, he looked kind of small.
Yeah, he's the runt of the litter.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, aren't they supposed
chosen one my ass?
I'm like, they're twins. Shouldn't they be the same age?
Not necessarily.
But have you seen twins? Arnold Schwarzenegger twins? Way too tall.
Actually, and this is scientifically proven. Girls actually hit a growth spurt sooner than boys do.
Okay.
So there's a time period where girls are taller than boys a lot, and then boys hit it later on, and then they outgrow them most of the time. But there's a time when girls are taller. So they
in the house.
Well, I've got a short daughter, and I had to try to clean it up for her. Kind of.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't think we see. I mean, I don't know. There might be a trench, ditch. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, they should be about. I mean, Leia was about 15 or so when she was doing her thing. Like so, yeah.
Yeah. This is. I mean, this isn't that much long. That much before.
A New Hope.
All the shit happens in A New Hope, though, right? Or
Rogue One.
Or Rogue One, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a couple years, maybe.
I would think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I
So,
don't know. No,
Maybe-
it's got to
maybe
be a little
more.
bit long, just
Maybe a
because
little
we
longer?
saw the
Okay.
guy, and I forgot his name in Rogue One, which is Forrest Whitaker's character.
Right.
He looked
right.
beat to shit. All right, he's all
Yeah.
mechanical. He was older. We saw him.
Saw Gerrera.
Yes, Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
We saw him in Rebels this season. He didn't look anything like that. So unless he's going to
No,
go
he
through some
didn't.
hard times within a couple of years, there's got to be a little bit of a 4 or 5 years, I think, between maybe.
You may be right. That's a good point.
I don't know, to Rogue One.
Right.
And then after that, obviously, it's New Hope right on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Toys really quickly. This is a new Target exclusive. This is the AT driver. They've been hitting
Nice.
Target stores. I put the DPCI number up there, so if you want to look it up, if your local Target has it, there it is right there for you. So you can check their inventory and scalp the shit out of it. I don't know, whatever you do with the information is your business. But there you go. Thought I'd
Look, that figure looks built, dude. Look, he looks all thick. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me back that up real quick. That figure looks real nice. It's thick. It looks
He looks he's thick. He's so
Built.
stunning.
thick.
Ooh.
Dr. Russ strikes again.
He's so hot.
Damn. Look at that trooper. Woo. All right. Some other news for Star Wars premium format figure from Sideshow Collectibles, Boba Fett.
Whoa.
That's exactly what I said. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right, moving on. CW news real quickly. Supergirl, Flash had their crossover musical. Wow, that was painful to go
It
through
was-
and to watch people sing and dance. And I didn't know Kara could sing. I didn't know Flash could sing. Holy damn. So they have at least an opportunity outside of if they lose,
Yeah.
their jobs here, they
Yeah.
can go into, Broadway and all that type of stuff. But
Well,
It
you
was
know, old
interesting.
girl that's from Supergirl was on Glee, so yeah, I expect she probably
she
has
was?
some pipes.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Kara, not James
Yep.
Gunn. Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had no idea that she was on. That the actress was on. No
Wow.
kidding. Wow.
Wanted
Okay.
to grow on. Nice.
Yeah, really.
I like
Huh.
that.
Damn. So
Hmm.
she was singing and dancing all over the place. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
it was
she-
weird. It was Cisco who was also singing. Wynn was singing, and even
Was it
Merlin.
what's his name?
Malcolm Merlin.
Zora.
was
Cara's,
singing.
Cara's boyfriend. What's his
Oh, Monel.
Monel, yeah.
Yeah.
But love was the key. That was the
Yeah.
how they saved him. But whatever. Okay, moving on.
Ring my neck.
So Flash, and that led into Flash singing his way into Iris's heart to ask her to marry him again, blah, blah, blah. All right, good stuff. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
DC Legends, they got the Staff of Destiny. It's all, but they lost it to the Legion of Doom. Snart is back, so Captain Cold is back, and it's funny how he's fucking with Heatwave or Mixed Mind, thinking that he's not a figment of my imagination. You can hear him? Yeah. Oh, oops. It was a funny episode, but they gave up the Staff, and the Legion of Doom has now rewritten their own destiny and all this stuff. I don't know, whatever. Arrow, though, on the other hand, Prometheus, wow, tortured the shit out of Oliver to the point that
Yeah.
Oliver has now quit as
Yeah.
being the Green Arrow.
He changed that man's life.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Wow.
He broke him, dude. He broke him.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, he
man.
did. And Artemis, holy crap, she's a conniving snake.
Well, Artemis
Good.
That's pretty good actually. Artemis was kind of good at first.
Yeah.
She was
Oh, I'm
initially
thinking of
a
Artemis
conniving-
from Young Justice.
That's-
She's gonna be in
that's-
love with Wally, but no, this is
Yeah.
Artemis probably from the comics.
Right.
In the
Mhm.
comics, she was
Yeah.
on the streets of Star
Mhm.
City, got herself a little contracted something. She should have been stopped doing her stuff, put maybe a raincoat on, but oh well.
But you remember Artemis, even in Young Justice, though, initially she was like, keeping secrets, being kind of working with her sister and all this stuff.
Oh, and her dad being sports master. And
right, and all that crazy stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, there's always like a little element of that character of being kind of a little conniving turncoat,
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good episode of Arrow. We'll see what happens. But who knows?
He quit. That's so funny. He quit.
Yeah, he's like, it's like, no, we're back.
Arrow's done. No more seasons. We're done.
But we're going to have a little bit of a twist in DC Legends. I guess they're going to be going to an alternate universe. We're going to see Felicity in a costume now, Overwatch.
What?
And this is what she's going to kind of look like.
Nice.
So she's finally going to get something.
Damn. Looks like they're going to leave a little cleavage spot to see. There you go. Nice.
Well, there you go, man. They got to sell it somehow.
You got to. Hey, she's cute, man.
Sarah's not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, for real.
She's got a little computer on her wrist and all that. You can kind of do this is not her. This is just portrayed by someone, but she's going to have a mask and she's going to, have the hood and all that type of stuff. So
nice.
It's in the works, but future episode, we're going to see it. So there you go. All right, moving on to Iron Fist, Netflix.
All right.
It dropped last week. We talked about it, I think, a little bit last week. We talked about it a little bit on ETR, I believe. We're going to talk about it right now.
All right.
So 13 episodes following Danny Rand, from his little journey from Kunlun all the way back to the world of civilization, to his corporate upbringing. But we have some new characters, some villains. So we have Steel Serpent here. There's the actor, cleans up nicely than what he looked like in the show. But he is basically a kind of a doppelganger reverse version. Not, I wouldn't say reverse Flash, but kind of the Iron Fist.
Yeah, he's the jealous friend.
Yes, and Davos is the same as we see in the comic books in a way. He was introduced in the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, number 10. He was unnamed, but he was in there. He finally was named in Iron Fist number 1. Find out it was Davos, his Iron Fist's friend. And he was jealous because of the fact that a foreigner got the power of the Iron Fist opposed to him.
Yep.
And in the show, you actually see him talking to Joy, trying to get Joy to go along with, we need to kill Danny. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And she's like, what do you mean get rid of him? I flat out mean we need to kill him.
Yeah.
And then Madame Gao is like,
she's like hanging
snickering in the corner, like, we need to get rid of Iron Fist.
Is that crazy old lady like always slinking around? Dude, it's like everywhere, man. God.
She's like Claire. She's like in every single one of these Netflix
things. Yeah.
Can't get rid of her. But Davos was introduced in Iron Fist. And he has the power to siphon away the power of Danny and use it for himself. But there he is right there in the show. This is where they had a little spat with Colleen and himself, and Danny had to get in the middle. Don't talk to her like that, man. Whatever. Should be protecting the gates of Kunlun, you ass. Shut up, man. So there you go. There he is in the comic books. And if you remember, this symbol was on the packs of heroin.
Yeah, it was the one without the wings.
Yeah. So we'll get into that a little bit later in the show, or probably in Defenders. And there's just some random comic book covers that I wanted to throw out there. So Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man, Iron Fist. You got Misty Knight in the background, and Spider-Man's telling him to drop him.
That costume design, though.
Aren't those great? Could he be a swashbuckler? Just needs a little, I don't know, sword. Don't steal me, booty.
You got all this out in the open, just big.
My manly chest. So, not too bad. There he is siphoning the power from Iron Fist. But as far as Iron Fist is concerned, did you like how Danny was portrayed?
Oh boy!
All right.
Yeah, I know. I opened it up.
All right.
Here we go.
So I didn't know much about him. I didn't know much about the character or anything, right? So I watched the show first, then went back and looked into his history, which it doesn't match. It's not close. I mean,
really?
it's all right. I get the small changes they made. I get it. I still feel like the show is rushed.
Yep.
I feel like the thing was really rushed, put together. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the best. You know, it goes on the bottom of the list of Marvel shows, but I get it why they're doing it. And it's just, I feel like it's just a lead up for the Defenders. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just for you to complete the story, to understand who this guy is. Here's a show. You got it. Good. This is what we really want to give you.
That is true. I mean,
That's
we are
good
getting
point.
the introduction of Iron Fist, but like you said, it's a lead up to Defenders. Do you think if you didn't watch Iron Fist, you would have nothing to do with Defenders or have anything, like knowledge of Defenders and all that? I mean, I don't see any setup. There wasn't that much setup opposed to just having Iron Fist. We needed to introduce this character because he's in Defenders, and that's it. I didn't see any okay, we're building up, and they're going to team up. We kept hearing Claire saying, "I have a friend. I've been around super people,
Right.
all this type of stuff, but never hey, I know this blind dude that could really help you. He's down in Hell's Kitchen, or I know this bulletproof dude that he's in jail, but I think he could break out and he could help
when he
you.
wants.
Yeah,
I think what I think is it depends on the show. If the Defenders has the story has to go back with the Hand, right? So that's who they're fighting.
Yeah,
And I think you do just to get the idea of where's he from? Wherever he's from.
yeah, Kung Lo or Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, right?
Yeah,
Kung Lao.
I mean, he said that shit 100 times in that show.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to drill in your head, like this is where he's from, this is where he's from, but this is where the bad guy is. This is where the Hand is from. This is where the Hand is from. I think just to get some background, you should watch the show.
Yeah.
Just to get an idea, so you don't feel too lost. I mean, bad guy's a bad guy. They try and take over, whatever. It depends how they portray the Defenders and how they portray the Hand, because you need some kind of history to know how bad these guys are or where they're from.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think the Defenders are looking more like a street gang of superheroes, in my opinion, than a team that's of elitist.
Yeah.
But that could be good. But real quick on the screen here is Madame Gao. Everyone, she is not in the comic books, but people are thinking that she is this person, the Crane Mother. Even though Danny said that he was from the Temple of the Crane, I don't know, I don't remember it, but it didn't really mesh up too well. But people are thinking that this is who she is. Oh, hey, Colleen. But we'll see if she turns out to be this Crane Mother.
Right. Mother Goose. Whatever.
Mother
She
Goose,
definitely
whatever.
had-
This old lady, this old Asian lady. So
Yeah, she definitely had knowledge of Kung Lao, though. I mean, she knew,
Yeah.
she
Oh,
knew a
yeah.
lot about
And she's
blade and things.
got special powers too.
Yeah. Did you see the way I'm sorry. The one episode where she just threw his ass was pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Don't come near me. Poof.
Well,
That was
Well, unless they change the story, unless the Defenders is going to be with the Hand and someone else, I don't know.
yeah.
But it seems like it's a big setup just for the Hand.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about the Hand. With Colleen, we saw her get kidnapped by oh man, I forgot all their names now. I rushed through, but Kabuto, whatever the dude's name of the one dude that was part of the Hand at the facility that took her down. Her students took her down to that kind of I don't know, dungeon.
Ground.
Yeah, which had those pods of blood, or whatever that they're siphoning, kind of like the one that we saw in Daredevil.
that's what I was about to
season
say.
2 and all that type of stuff. So
yeah, that chamber that was feeding all the blood into the other. Yeah.
Yeah, and Elektra is a key. She is the chosen one or something. I remember. I have to go back and watch, Daredevil season 2, but she's part of that. So I think that's going to, play a factor in this. But
yeah, I think I'm also by watching this, you could see that Elektra's gonna come back because they brought back the father Michin.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
Elektra was put into that chamber, that casket, that stone casket in the end of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
it gives you kind of some answers to the other shows if you're paying attention.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think you should watch it just to get the whole idea of it, of what they're trying to build. But is it a great show? Nah. Nah.
Although that was pretty funny when my boy thought he killed his dad and threw him in the swamp, and next thing you know, he come back and Dad's back.
He stabbed him several times and everything else, and then I love how Danny shows up and he just throws it in Danny's face, like, "What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here." Blah blah. And he's like, and then he starts cleaning up the blood with the stuff that they brought, bleach and shit.
It's so awesome. He was so like normal when he did it too. It was like, oh, just clean up, no big deal. Oh man,
Ward's just being Ward. But the funny thing is, the dad's name on Ward's phone each time it rang was Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. I like that. That was a nice play. I was like, oh, okay, Frankenstein's calling. Can't die. Comes back.
I also feel like Danny don't know shit.
Like martial arts.
No, martial arts, yeah, fine, but he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know how to recharge his chi. He only has one hand instead of two. He's he left too early.
Yep.
Like
he kind of admitted to that though. He said that he was going to go back to get further training, but I don't think he ever grew up either. I mean, he was in there at what age? His plane crashed.
9, 10.
Yeah.
I think it was 10,
so he never, I mean, his choice of music, his style of words at first were of that of his age group back then in the 90s. And so he's been gone for what, 15 years, they said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he hasn't really grown in. I mean, you can see it when he was having feelings for Colleen. I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Yeah.
Like, what? Because you got to do a little something, and you're like, oh, hey. But
she put it on him.
Yeah. So
I see what you're saying, Van. You're saying he never really emotionally grew up because he was so in Kung Lao, he wasn't allowed to do that, I guess. He was just so focused on his training.
And he's naive. He trusts he trusts too many people. He's just I mean, he might be this mighty warrior, but he's a fucking bitch.
When stuff went down, when the dad Ward and Joy's dad, I'm not going to do names, but betrayed him, and he found out that it was a betrayal. I mean, he just went like kind of not bonkers, but was like really just irritated to the point that he was having like migraines and he wasn't listening to anyone. He just was like, it was like a huge betrayal.
Yeah,
and,
temper tantrum.
Yeah. He did that. Like he did that a lot in the show,
and especially from someone who's coming from a tranquil kind of Buddhist type of area that you need to focus your chi and to be able to, let it flow through you.
Yeah.
He wasn't letting that happen too much. But
it's not bad though. I'm not gonna say the worst. It's still it's a decent show. It's okay.
Yeah. It's worth watching. I mean, So there's nothing else to watch as far as the Marvel stuff if you've watched all of it. So why not? So here we have Colleen Wing, which was really cool. I like her in the show. I think she was one of the highlights. In some ways, kind of better than Danny.
Yeah.
And I especially liked when she was cage fighting and she was wearing her traditional white. That was nice, but it ticked me off that she stopped wearing it.
It was a good nod for a second,
The Daughters of the Dragon. I mean, it was it was great. I mean, that's what it's from. Boom, right there. Everybody, just be cool. It's all intentional. Granted, she didn't wear it like this.
Yeah, it would be cool with the nipples. I was thinking that would be nice. Yeah.
That's cleavage. So, and then we have Misty Knight, and I was hoping maybe she was gonna have a little bit of a cameo or something.
Yeah, me too.
But the way that Iron Fist ended was she went off, or Colleen went off with Danny to Kung Lao.
To Kung Lao, yeah.
And then to see it go bye-bye. But I really wanted to see the team up. We all, I think, as far as comic book fans, we wanted to see a little bit of a hint towards the team up of the daughters here. Also, heroes for hire. Not these heroes for hires, even though it would have been really cool. I just had to throw this out there. I still, Gene Wilder's still an awesome, and Richard
And it's
Pryor.
really, really awesome, by the way.
Those two are the real Power Man and Iron Fist right there. But, oh man, Silver Streak and all that. Oh, love it. But yeah, I wish that we would have seen a little bit more. But if they do a second season, I would love to see Sabretooth in Iron Fist. I know that is a Fox, thing, but he was introduced here in Iron Fist number 14. He gave Iron Fist a really run for his money in a lot of issues. Again, also in Power Man and Iron Fist, Sabretooth teamed up with the Constrictor. So
yeah, remember, I think Dust is the one that said it on show, and he said, a lot of people know Sabretooth as like more of a Wolverine nemesis, but really he was really kind of. I mean, I remember him from Iron Fist. That's where I first remember him from.
Oh yeah.
But I remember when I first time I saw him tangle with Wolverine, I was like, "What the hell is he doing with Wolverine?" Yeah.
We didn't see him tangle with Wolverine, at least as far as I know, until like Uncanny X-Men 211 when the Mutant Massacre happened.
Yeah, it was much later in comics and stuff. But
when he was part of the Marauders.
Yeah, I mean, he was originally like, and then in the movies they kind of did him as like he grew up with Logan.
Yeah, they go back to like Wolverine number 9 or 10.
Yeah.
They did a little thing on where him and Wolverine know each other. And it was back with Silver Fox and how that whole transition happened and everything else. But yeah, until they were, we saw the movies and they went back and rewrote it all this times. But
messed everything up anyway.
Yeah. Here's another, now I wouldn't say B-lister, at least in my opinion, because I really like this. It's probably not an A-lister either, but I would love to see Marvel do another Netflix series, but do Moon Knight. Mark Spector.
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
He would actually be the perfect, great because he's not I mean, they seem like they're not trying to do A-listers, for the Netflix shows. It's like they're doing kind of like the lower, lower tier characters,
He's a mercenary, dies, gets powers.
Yeah.
And I think it'd work. But that's just me. All right.
He always kind of reminded me of Deadpool a little bit. Yes, but not quite. I mean, not like Deadpool with the powers, but the way he was, where he would do shit, for money, whatever, do shit for for something. I don't know. Yeah. I love those mercs. Anyway, sorry.
Moving on into Transformer news. Now we have some pictures, artwork for. I believe these are for the toys. I believe.
Oh god.
Oh, we know we want these.
Oh man. Oh man.
So the last night, there's a photograph of Optimus Prime there. Barricade.
Wow, if the toy looks like that.
No, hell no.
No.
Is that Barricade or is that someone else?
That's Barricade.
Is that Barricade? No, I don't think that's Barricade. I think it's. Well, it wouldn't have Protect on there.
Maybe it's Prowl.
They're introducing Prowl supposed to be in there?
I don't know. It'd be cool if it was, though.
Yeah, I love those shotguns on for his gauntlet. Holy crap! Look at all those.
That's pretty badass.
But
oh wow.
I don't know why he would. Yeah, I don't think that's very good.
I don't know.
Bumblebee. We know we all want a Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, another one. Yes.
Now Trent, the toy probably will look like that. So I'm close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm not hating on the movie Masterpiece one. That one looks pretty good.
Hey, what's up, Jose?
What's up, James? What's up, guys?
What's up,
man?
What's up?
Chill.
It's interesting. That's cool. Oh, is this the dragon, the two-headed dragon? Okay.
3. It's 3.
Oh, there's 3?
The magic number is 3.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is this supposed to be Megatron?
No.
No.
All right, who the hell? I don't know who. They've got characters. I have no idea who they're supposed to be. So I'm just guessing.
King Ghidorah. Ghidra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optimus again.
Oh,
I
God.
forgot their names.
What the
I
hell
personally don't
is
give a shit.
that?
Squeaks.
Yeah.
there you go.
Squeaks? Okay. All right.
He's gonna save
Wow.
the day.
Wow.
Guaranteed, he's gonna save the day.
Please tell me this guy evolves into something cool.
That is a hell of a hand cannon, though,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
compared to what he's
Bigger
got
than-
over here.
Bigger than him.
It's a little bot that carries a big stick. Damn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
damn.
Yeah, he's
Look
a
at that thing.
scooter, isn't he? A Vespa scooter or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the toy for this guy.
Yeah, better come with this gun too.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's Barricade. No, that's
No,
not.
I don't know.
No, that's not Barricade. That's freaking Prowl still.
Protect and serve.
Cool.
I mean, I don't know if it's
have like 4 eyes.
I don't know if it's Prowl or not, James. I'm just this is Prowl's always the police car that comes to mind in Transformers. I think so.
Streetwise, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could be that too. I don't know, but
Not trying to dog on the movie, but I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not putting a lot of time and effort into caring for it. So
I
Yeah. Yeah.
concur.
I don't know. I'd rather see a live action Care Bear movie. That's just me.
okay. Now this is a character I actually like in the movie. I like him. Yeah,
Crosshairs.
yeah, I
Yeah.
dig him. I think he's pretty cool. The whole trench coat thing I think is pretty neat. I think
Yeah.
it's executed poorly on the figure, but but in the movie it's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have
Oh,
the
yeah.
figure?
I do. Yeah, I do. I have this and I have the repaint they did.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
tracks.
Yeah, tracks. That's why I got it. I was like, oh, look, it's like supposed to be tracks. All right. I think they called him something else, but I thought it was tracks. It looked like him. So
Cool.
With where the colors go.
There's your Megatron.
That's Megatron.
Okay. Now Megatron's going to turn into like a jet in this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His design looks
Yeah.
pretty badass in this movie.
Yeah.
Gotta admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I'll buy the leader class version of Megatron. Maybe even the Voyager. I don't know. We'll see.
It looks
But,
pretty
yeah.
cool. The toy looks pretty badass. So
There's a cover art for the Voyager.
yeah, man. I don't know.
All right. So another character, Cogman. I don't know.
What?
Cogman.
Cogman.
Okay.
You know,
Definitely reaching.
What
but
a
how about
name.
Hot Rod?
Okay, this could be interesting. Maybe we'll see Prime die and Rodimus Prime is
Hot Rod
born.
instead of Bumblebee takes over.
Yeah. They'll follow the G1 continuity. Oh, jeez.
Out of nowhere, Hot Rod shows up.
Yeah,
That baby
man.
belongs to me.
Damn right. And
Now, unless this would be cool if his eyes were underneath his visor, but I think his eyes are right there, and he looks cheesy.
kind of goofy looking, dude. Jeez.
Don't make fun
Yeah.
of me, I'm Hot Rod. I'm here. Like, no, I don't think
I
so.
think
I
Hot Rod's
don't-
gonna transform into a Lamborghini though, which would be pretty fun.
That would be cool, but
Yeah,
maybe he's the one that kills Prime.
man.
Why not?
Yeah, but I'd actually bet money on that.
It's gonna upset me, man. Prime's finally gonna be awesome and kicking everyone's ass and be evil. And
I
someone's
can see
gonna-
Michael Bay going,
Yeah,
Hot Rod should kill him. Yeah, that's good.
like a Nemesis Prime, and they're gonna kill him off. God, it sucks. Yeah, I don't know, Jamie. You might be right. It kind of looks like it might be his eyes.
I think it is his eye. It looks like a mixture between Stinger and Bumblebee
Oh,
from the last movie.
And I don't think he looks bad overall, but we know what to expect with these movies
Yeah,
already. You
no,
know,
you're
you
right.
can't you
Oh, yeah.
can't get that nostalgic feel. You know, they're just those characters in name only and not what we remember. So, hopefully
You're
it just
right.
turns out to be good.
You're right,
I
Jose.
would, I would love to have Hot Rod. If he's the one that kills Optimus, that'd be cool. Okay.
Yeah, it would follow.
First
his
off,
continuity.
I want Optimus to kill Bumblebee, then Hot Rod can kill Optimus. But it would be nice if Hot Rod was nuts and kind of kept talking to himself, and he kept talking to a pretend Daniel that's not there. Daniel, we need to go. We need to go get Prime. Like, okay. Figment of his imagination.
See, and then now
I
you
still say
pointed out those
squeak.
eyes and I can't unsee
They're
it.
there. Follow me, Autobots. Transformer, roll out. I don't think so. I don't think so.
James, if Prime kills Bumblebee, this movie will be worth it for me right there. Just that alone.
Oh, I
I'm
get
not kidding you. I would be excited. Oh man, you got me excited. If that's even possible, I'm happy. Oh man. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Bumblebee fan, but I mean, I like the G1.
Yeah.
I like the Transformers Prime, but movie Bumblebee, him and Shia LaBeouf need to go away. And one of them already went away, and now the other one needs to go away.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right. So here's a little bit of concept art that maybe is going to happen, maybe not, of the Hearts of Steel Soundwave that they were thinking about doing back in the day. We got the Seekers, we got Prime, and such. And then there was also one of Scourge, which would have been really cool because he turns into a Zeppelin.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
That's a perfect ult mode.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he's a shell former anyway, so it'd be perfect. Shit. Oh, damn. That's beautiful.
All right, these are hitting doors now. Check your doorsteps. You might have this if you are a subscriber to the Transformers Collectors Club. This is their last set. The first wave is shipped now. So we get Fractal, Scorponok, what was this guy? Quickslinger, I think, and then the Lifeline. They're doing them in pairs. They're not doing them individually, so that's cool, I guess, too. So I'm looking forward to Fractal. I have him actually pre-ordered at BBTS. We'll see. He goes along with if you got the last BotCon set. So that's pretty cool. That's what I want. And then obviously we got the Pack Rat from the previous BotCon set, 2015. But here's their bios. If you want, you can later on after the show, you go back, you can pause it, read it, enjoy it, do whatever you want with it. Fractal. I'm not going to sit here reading it. So unless you guys want story time, I guess I could read it, but I'm not.
Oh my.
We got Scorponok. Scorponok actually has two bios. He's got his bio card here, and then he also has a bio card in his instruction manual.
Okay.
So there you go.
Huh. I guess they had some extra room.
Yeah.
Let's print some shit on it.
Okay. Apparently so.
Yeah.
That's funny. When the Thug and his brother double punch. That's funny. And there's Quickslinger. I'll bring the fire and the rain. Ooh, feisty.
He's such a little guy.
He's such a little guy. He's
Not bad.
All right, moving on into some masterpiece talk. Megatron 2.0.
He does look good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Why does he look good, Trent?
I mean, he looks like their animation cell. You know, I just kind of wish. Go ahead, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No. I mean, he looks fine.
I'll say even down to the logo. Even the logo is anime style.
Yeah.
How it's bigger.
Yeah.
If you
a
take
little wider.
Picture,
yeah.
If you take a picture of this guy from the right angle, he's awesome, right? But if you get pictures from different angles, that's when shit goes wonky.
Shit goes wonky. So he has a good side.
Yeah, he has a good side, you know. Until you take the other shots and you're like, and then they pose him and you go, what the fuck did they? Oh my god, it's horrible. You start seeing shit around his neck.
Russ gets a new camera and now he's a photographer expert.
I know, right? Well, I've always been a quick study, James. So I mean, but it's just there's other shots of him where you'll look and you'll go like this looks good. I agree. And then other side, you start seeing some of the shoulder, the little chemical under there, and you know, and then I don't know. It's
always the hips up or looking down, never looking up because it's long as legs.
No, there you go. Now you see a little bit of the shitty there. It's like, hey, what is that? You know?
He looks like he's got two parts to him. He's got the lower half that just plugs into the top half.
Yeah, and,
Yep.
and what is that shit hanging off his arm up there? What the hell, dude? It's like, I don't know, man. It just
So obviously Russ ain't getting this.
no. I'm out, dude. I'm not. I'm probably if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go Despotron. That's the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were a masterpiece collector and I wanted a Megatron,
Yeah.
same thing, dude. Despotron.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I would do.
Wow.
Just because I like
Leave
him
it
better. I think he cleans up nicer. This thing just doesn't look
Yeah.
like it cleans up good to me. Yeah, that's just my opinion, though. I know a lot of people like him. And
Well, his
what about the
expression
Tron?
right now is like, "Why, Russ? Oh, why?
Yeah, why? Look at that's a great face.
Why?
It's like Megatron farted. He's like, oh.
Spill in aisle 2. Starscream, go clean it up. Leaking lubricant.
Oh damn.
Dropped an Energon mess. Ugh,
Laser beam
Yeah.
ravage.
yeah. But they gave you tons of accessories. Hey, here you go,
Yeah.
guys. That's what you're paying
Yeah.
for.
I don't think he's worth the $200 price point, but is this kind of odd? I like this figure, the Legends Soundwave, but why put the Legends in here, not the Masterpiece? Because it's more tune accurate with the lighter blue. I mean, what the hell? It's kind of odd to have that in there, unless they're trying to downplay this as not being Masterpiece quality, or they're trying to play this up to being Masterpiece quality.
No.
You choose.
No.
They might be going for the fact too that now like these new masterpieces are looking like real tune, and that Soundwave is kind of like their old style masterpiece with the extra bit of detail on them, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then because I don't count all that stuff under Megatron's head like detail, that just looks like a lot of like little fiddly bits and stuff like that, you know.
You could say it, Jose. It looks like garbage.
Yeah.
It's like junk.
Holy.
Yeah, Jose, you need to go to my you should go to my YouTube channel and like there's a video on there where I just lay into about this Megatron. It's pretty good. It's fun.
Takara is already calling Russ as an injunction. Like, we need you to stop.
Yeah, I'm talking about him. Now this is kind of cool, guys. I will say this. This is an
Yeah, the
interesting
battle damage here that
Yes.
you can do to him looks really.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 I don't know about you guys, but that's one of my iconic memories of Megatron is in the movie when he's all just banged up. And they did such a good job of showing the dents and stuff and making him look really roughed up in the movie.
Yeah, I like that.
It's iconic to me. I remember that really well. I remember him looking like that. And that's pretty neat that they did that. So
I think that's one of their saving graces.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You know, so see, I can compliment it too. I'm not totally hateful on it.
This is pretty cool to kind of get that
Yeah,
look from the movie. You can
Exactly.
pull off the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Yeah.
I totally love that. It's making me want to pop into Blu-ray right now. Anybody wants the movie? Shit.
But he does come with a lot of accessories, like you said.
Yeah.
You get the mace, you get the key, you get the helmet, you get the saber, the gun, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You also get the stock and the silencer, unlike we got with MP5.
Hey, let me ask you guys, the helmet, is that from, I'm trying to remember what episode that's from. Is that the episode where they made the fake Prime?
Yeah.
And he
Yes.
controlled him with the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if that's the one it was or not. Or I was like, was there another one where he had a helmet? I couldn't remember. So,
There it goes.
there it is. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But-
don't think he comes with a Crim Zeke, though. So
That
maybe
would-
this is a fail.
Yeah, but that would
At
have
least
just,
MP5
Yeah.
came with one.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
some
Oh.
hits and stuff going. He can touch his toes.
What a super ad crunch.
break his body in two.
I still live.
I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm losing it, dude. Oh wow.
Don't leave me.
Damn, Takara. Oh man.
Here he's in gun mode, so you can actually fit him in your hand.
Yeah, see, you know what? That does have kind of a big of a. It looks like when you first saw the pictures of it, the handle didn't look as thick, but it is pretty thick. It's, you know, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
they got it. They can't make it look too realistic. I mean, come
Yeah.
on, it is
Yeah.
supposed to be a toy, so we have to be careful of that, you know. I mean, but You know, you want to have the little kid running around with a gun that looks real and cops shoot him, you know? It's kind of or something like, or even an adult.
It was
for that
just
matter.
Megatron.
Yeah, seriously. I do like that it comes with all that stuff though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, that takes you back, man. You know.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I mean, hey, like I say, it's just gonna be for a lot of people to make to decide. You know, I mean, you have to.
I see you.
Hey, look, he's looking at the back of my head. It's cool. Megatron writes "FU" on the back of his head just for that reason.
Yeah, I just feel like it doesn't look as clean as it probably like they probably just could have done a better job making it look cleaner. Like you just see all the gaps, the lines, like it just looks like so many bits and pieces, you know, that you have to move and mess around with to transform it back and forth. Like,
but you know what, Jose? How many people when they get this are really going to transform this? So maybe you might transform it one time, and then it's going to set up on the shelf in robot mode. You know, that's the main thing they got to worry about.
See, look under there, under the cannon. You know, it's just like it's just see all the pieces. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
See, I would be okay with it if it was just in the gun mode that it showed all that shit, but it shows all that shit in the robot mode too. Which
yeah. It could be for a purpose for gun mode, so it doesn't look as realistic. Also, just to break it up, so when someone looks at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's totally it.
That's true. Yeah. It could be.
That.
But yeah, I wish it did look, you know, cleaner, because it would be nice to have, if you're displaying two of them, to actually have the definitive gun mode, because it's iconic, and then have this robot mode.
It almost looks like a third party made it.
Oh,
hey,
that's great.
So, I can't believe you guys started without me. What the hell?
Hey, Brian, don't go criticize a third party like that. The third party would make me feel like that, okay?
Ouch. Damn.
Shots fired.
Yeah, that shots fired. Somebody called the cops.
Yeah, it's a car's.
All right. Moving on to this box set, which is a Toys R Us exclusive. This is, I don't know, the speed of Victorian, or I don't know, whatever it is. Essentially, if you guys miss BotCon and miss their box sets, well, you got Hasbro's not disappointing. There's a box set for you.
Wow,
It has a Voyager class figure, which is their G2 Optimus Prime. It has a Leader class figure, which comes with their Quick Switch. It has a Deluxe figure, which is their Nautica. It has a Legends class figure, which is their Fastlane, and it has a die-cast Hot Rod or Rodimus Titan Master.
Wow.
All for, I think it's around like 160, 130, I think, somewhere around there. Yes. It's dropping at some Toys R Us's. I think it's in Canada right now, and it should be hitting the States here soon.
Does that total price equate to them individually, you think? Or
it might. I mean, 44 on one, 24. Yeah. Maybe a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's high. I'm sure it is. But
paying for the artwork, I guess.
Yeah, you're paying for the artwork and the packaging.
There you go. You probably get a poster in there.
Some decent figs in there, though, I think.
And maybe some foam. Yeah. I don't know.
That Prime.
It looks good. I mean,
like the Prime.
All right, moving on. I just threw these in here. These are just Cyber Battalion. These are kind of a little bit upscaled versions of like the Cyberverse type of stuff. I don't know why people would want these, but I guess they're kind of difficult to find. They're not usually released at mass retail. And you can kind of see the size as far as scanning. This is the Leader Class 6-shot. So you can kind of see the boxes compared to them. And then there is an Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's the type of packaging I've seen for the figures that they sell at Universal Studios. Those exclusive figures there, since they have the ride. Like, that's what the packaging looks like.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have Starscream, Optimus, and I think a Bumblebee. They were like Legends class figures. $35.99.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Keep that shit to themselves.
I was tempted, but I was like, yeah, I can't pay fucking $35.99 for a Legends class figure.
I'll go buy myself a Harry Potter wand instead.
Man, this thing looks like a Combine Awards figure.
It does, actually. I was about to say that too.
Yep. So,
God, that's awful.
Look, I can still stick my head in your ass and I'll be a leg. All right, yay! Anyway,
Human Centipede, but Transformer style.
Ouch.
Wow. Oh,
Dr. Arkville's master plan.
the jet's pretty cool. Like the jet mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, do you like Gerwalk mode?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Seems like every time there's a jet fire, we gotta see if it has a
Damn
Gerwalk.
right. Robotech, baby. Woohoo. All right.
So we can get them Harmony Gold bastards to come out of the woodwork and sue us.
So this guy, he masquerades as Michelangelo, and then he comes and takes photos of Transformers. Is that what this guy's
I
doing?
think that's right. He's a party dude. Nice.
Oh,
Where's the
jeez.
pizza though? I didn't see no pizza here. But, oh well. That would have been hilarious to get like some little bit of smudge fingerprints on here. So.
Some pizza
All right.
sauce. Man.
Moving on to Triptychon. This thing is looking better and better every time I see it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a nice picture there.
Oh yeah, and then you can kind of see down here it compared to the G1. And yeah, that's
He's gonna be one big son bitch. Wow.
he is a big son of a bitch. Oh
man.
gosh.
Did they say when this drops?
I think the Takara version drops in August if the pre-order thing on Anime Export is correct. And I don't know if I missed it. I think I want to hit that pre-order.
They're probably gonna
That's
do
good.
a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of it too.
Jose, be careful,
Yeah.
man. Remember what Jay Ruse went through when he tried to get his Fort Mac shipped over here.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be like $90.
Wow. God damn, that's a lot of shipping. Jeez.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
funny. I got something from Taiwan, a Soul Chigoken figure, and it was free shipping. I'm like, holy crap! And that thing should have, the thing weighs like 15 pounds. Should have cost.
Wow.
But I'm like, oh, you ate all the shipping. EMS shipping too was nice. Here's a base mode or flying fortress mode. Oh, that's cool. You can actually deploy him underneath.
Nice.
Yeah, I like
Flips
it.
up.
Gotta go back
I like
door.
it.
That's
That's cool.
interesting.
That's a front
Nice.
door.
Oh, it's a front door? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
He just likes the back door. That's all. He just wants to That's all.
I just slip it in, you know that. Slip it in. No, sorry. Anyway.
Okay. Another one to grow on from Dr. Russ. All right, so here we go. Base mode, city mode. Ooh, it looks like it's connected to Soundwave there.
Oh,
That looks great.
wow.
Connected to maybe Overlord. I don't know, Sky Shadow and all those other ones. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's worth the money, and especially if you have Metroplex, I think it's definitely worth buying. Now here is just the digital render to the actual, and if it's changed enough or hasn't changed, it looks pretty, same. What we got?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe a little bit of sculpting in the head, maybe, but not much.
Yeah,
And did I see the right below, like the guns in the mouth are painted?
looks like it.
Yeah.
I could-
So,
And some purple there inside the mouth.
yeah.
Now,
I love that gimmick too. The Titan Master eating gimmick.
yeah,
Yeah. And he poops him out or something, right? It's kind of cool.
Yep. Just throw him down his mouth.
It'd be funny if the Takara one walks.
yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Like, do you think the Takara one is going to be that much different
Wow.
than the Hasbro?
But if they did that, how much do you think Takara would charge for that? I mean, that's got to be. It would have to up the price big
the
time.
pre-orders
wouldn't
are
it?
already
Yeah.
dropped. So it's
For the
what?
Takara one.
Yeah, it's what, is it 200 or is it still under 2?
It's under 2. It's on Anime Export, like I said, the pre-order on there was like 143, 153, something around that ballpark. But then again, you got to remember the shipping. The shipping is going to be like $80, because it's a big box.
Right.
So I would assume BBTS is going to have it for like 230.
Probably.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, I don't know. I do think that there's going to be some nicer tweaks to the Takara.
Well, they're going to do better paint. That's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a gimme, but
Yeah.
But Takara likes to like do more than just paint when they do stuff like that. Maybe they'll add something to it or something like that.
Well, what I liked about like their Fort Max was the fact they distinguished the Takara version being the one from the cartoon Fortress, from the Japanese, and then the one that we got is Cerebros, that was from the Rebirth cartoon.
Right.
I like that. And then obviously you got the different coloring in the other one, the Takara came with the sword and all that, but still I like that change in the Headmaster, Titan Master, whatever you want to call it. But here's full tilt.
If you want to get in on an import purchase, man, the yen conversion just jumped up 0.02% in the last couple of days. So, lock it in while you can.
Definitely. Here's a nice father-son picture I just wanted to throw out there of 6-shot quick switch. Quick switch raw,
Wait, is that like canon? Are they father son?
Canon as far as the G1 toy commercial.
Oh, really? Like they're related?
Yeah, that's his daddy.
I had no idea.
That's his dad.
And the dad's the bad guy?
Yep.
So like
Quick Switch was wronging or trying to right the wrongs of his father.
So it's Anakin and Luke.
Luke, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you're like a villain, how disappointed your son are you if he's a good guy? You know what I mean? You're like, it's like kind of a major disappointment,
All right, so here's some other stuff real quickly, and then I got to jump into another photo album because we have some other Transformer news. But here is GY Toys, I believe they're called TF01 Custom Cerebros. This will fit in with your pocket Headmasters that have been coming out.
Okay, this is the guy they were talking about on Shattercast when they were talking about one of these that is a Transformer or not.
Yeah, it probably is this one.
Yeah.
Right there with the rest of them.
What's he gonna transform into?
And a big head.
That's what they were saying. Does he transform into a big head or something? I was like, they were saying he doesn't look.
Unless they have a Fort Max coming, I guess it would make sense.
Yeah.
Robert D kept saying it doesn't transform.
I'll move back over here. All right.
That's
talk
great,
amongst yourselves.
So who's in for that Fort Max? Not Fort Max. I mean, Tripticon. I got Fort Max on my brain now because we were just talking about it. Who's in for that Tripticon? Yeah.
I think I want to get it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna chase it. I'm just gonna wait for it to fall in my lap.
I don't know. I'm about to have someone that has more money tied up in transformation Stunticon, so I don't know. I'm gonna shit.
Oh, you're gonna have your money tied into that.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. That Tripticon looks good though.
You want the Megatron.
Masterpiece. The Masterpiece.
The pre-order is still available, and it's the US price is $152. It's saying USD.
Oh, cool.
For the
from Anime Export. So then, depending on the shipping, on the shipping you get, I guess you could get SAL or EMS.
Yeah.
SAL is cheaper. EMS will probably run you like $70-$80 though, probably because of the size of the package. So it maybe wind up being like $10 cheaper than if you wait for a BBTS to get it.
Yeah, and also too, I think on packages that size, or depending on how much they are, sometimes they force you to do EMS. So watch out there.
Because it's such a big box. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, it's trackable and it's insured.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one package you want to get, but also it gets lost according to them.
Yeah.
So they ship you out another one. You're like,
That's true.
Kind of what happened to like Ace.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
All right. So you guys can see the Vans toys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So this is their.
This is Fans Toys? It is.
Yeah. This is their Spindrift.
Yeah, come on, man. You didn't realize how heroic that son bitch is? Come on now.
Wait, the alt mode looks weird. That's not Fans Toys alt mode unless it's missing a piece.
It might be missing the one. It has a piece of like that missile pod launcher.
Yeah, that thing.
Or was that
Yeah, that thing looks like a scanning gun or whatever.
Yeah. But I like the coloring a lot better than Toy World. I'll say that much. See a little closer pic of it. So.
Yeah, it'll never see this mode anyway.
Okay. You're not gonna have playtime in the bathtub?
No. Sure, let's just take a $70 fucking figure and throw it in the bathtub.
I don't know. You never know.
What
I
if
might
you did float?
Take it to the beach with me, though, and do some shots. Do some one new camera. All right.
Oh, we know we're gonna take some pictures in that bathtub.
You know it.
All right, so here's Open Play Springer. So if you want a different Springer, you're not sold on Ocular Max or Toy World or Unique Toys. Here's this one.
Wow.
They haven't given it a proper name. I don't know. We're just guess Springer.
Doesn't look like it transforms very much from helicopter to car mode.
No, not really.
I don't know.
They should call it McClane. After John McClane from Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Dude, the Springer just always struck me as being a big robot version of Bruce Willis for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. No, I have no idea why, but for some reason, I don't know.
I'm never gonna unsee that now. I'm gonna watch Die Hard and be like, damn, that's Springer.
Yeah.
What the hell? All right. Well, there's helicopter mode. Close.
Yeah. Like
Doesn't look bad.
I mean, pretty close to G1 accuracy, I guess. I don't know.
And we talked about it last week on the show that which mode would you prefer to have better than the other one as far as a triple robot mode has to look good, but like which vehicle mode? And I think we are all unanimous about we wanted the helicopter mode.
Right. Yeah. That's the one that you just remember him in more, you know? I mean, and that car mode looks like shit, you know, like
what are these little guns that come out, or what the hell? Or is those just the hell are those things?
It looks like it's just all front. There's no back end.
Looks like Jamie, be cool if a couple middle fingers came out of that motherfucker.
Yep, I think that would be in their design plan. They're probably all in the focus group going, you know what? Middle
just
fingers.
Flip everyone the bird. Yeah, all right.
And
wow.
This is Chiom's updated version of all the different Springers that are coming out.
Well, everyone that wanted a Springer.
Now,
there you go.
Yeah. Now, does anybody here like any one of these?
I actually like Alan.
Alan, really? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he's probably the one that catches my eye the most. I don't know.
I want to see Fans Toys at least
colors.
Yeah. Probably do a better response.
What's the third one there? Is that the Unique Toys one?
Yeah.
It looks really good when the picture is small. That's for sure.
More of Fans Toys.
Fans Toys
more
looks
balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That car mode looks like shit though.
Shit.
I know.
You know, really, does any one of them's car modes look good?
No,
I think
all
they don't
the
actually.
Yeah, I think that's the one they all
like shit. I don't know. That just I'll agree with Bram.
Yep. I agree. Oh, if he hears this, when he hears this, he's gonna be like, "Oh, James, man."
What X Transbot's helicopter mode doesn't look too bad. Fans Toys looks good.
Looks
kind
like
of spot on actually.
Yeah, looks like X Transbots and Fans Toys are nailing the Sunbow the best. I think.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Airplane landing. Whoa.
Yeah, right there.
Has landed. All right. Moving on to TFC Toys. What did they call this dude? I forgot his name. Trinity
cool.
Force. They're
Looks
Road
cool.
Caesar.
Road
Nice.
Caesar, okay.
Not hating. Not hating.
He's 3 bots only, right?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Victory.
Oh.
So if you have TFC Toys' Lao Kaiser, and you got KFC Simba and Star Saber, and then
He falls into that group.
and Dino King, it might look pretty good.
So they must be reusing 2 of the same for the legs then right now, right?
Yeah, they're
Looks like
reusing their Laster, which I don't know his third party name, but
So that the guy who's the torso and the arms, that's a big dude.
yeah, Blacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be pretty big. Unless these are just like, I don't know, parts that just slip onto his actual arms. I don't know. I wouldn't think he's going to be that. He's got to be the same size as these other guys. At least in the show, he was.
Yeah.
So when he would transform, would he just have big legs and like these little scrawny arms that wouldn't match it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the G1, he's famous for his birthing hips. They're big and scrawny little arms. Yeah. So,
little arms.
it was a great character. It was all the like Three Musketeer type of, motif that they always did. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I know that they did a better job with their Poseidon. Their Lao Kaiser sucks ass.
Ouch.
Well, when you pay $600 for it, something you wish that did suck ass and you were really looking forward to, it really is a disappointment. It's a nice kick in the crotch. But I'm hoping this one actually does a little bit better. Who knows? All right, moving on to Make Toys. This is their Thunder Menace, Power Optimus Prime, or Super Jinrai, whatever you want to classify him as. But yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, man, this thing's
Yep.
awesome.
It looks pretty badass. I can't wait to see it with paint.
I like it. There should be more people around this. I don't know why. It must have just opened. They must be setting up.
Yeah.
These people need to get the hell away from that. Stop setting that up. Come over here. Take some pictures. But yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, it is.
Now, Russ, you don't have Striker Manus. You didn't want to get Striker Manus. You're going to get
No,
Noir.
I'm getting Noir. Yeah.
Would you
That's
get
the one
this?
I want to get. Yeah, I like this actually.
Or would you rather wait for like a Nucleon Quest, the dark, black version of this, if they ever do one?
Oh man, you think they would do that?
But they did Striker Noir.
Yeah, it's true. They did. Got me thinking now, man.
James, I'll tell you what I would be excited for if they did a Fire Guts recolor of this.
Ooh.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you think we'll get a... Are they making a God Jinrai? Or a God Bomber to go with this?
Oh,
Or is
I
that
don't
something
know.
totally different?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Call up Perfect Effect, see if they can figure it out.
Yeah. They need a go-to for add-ons now.
He's got like a flap on his ass. All right.
Hey, don't hate, man. Don't.
Say it.
Russ always has to find something.
Hey, he's modest, okay? It could be he's just covering up.
He's just
I'm
covered.
good.
Shoot.
Considering how sadistic Overlord is, he probably wants to cover up his butthole.
Probably.
And he has to take on Overlord and Black Zarek. So he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't need to be double teamed here.
Watch it.
We dropped the Power Master Prime.
Yep.
Would you pick that up for me? No.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. The trailer is a little long, but
Yeah, it
compared
is.
to the cab, but
Yeah.
not bad.
I think a lot of transformation for this is I want to see it. I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to work out.
Those missile pods are pretty cool. I wonder where those are. Have them in the bot mode? No, I don't see them. But looks kind of weird to have them in vehicle mode where you're just going to shoot yourself in the cab.
Yeah, really right.
Yeah.
Not that it's like, as an adult collector, you think of functionality. As a kid, you're like, fucking, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Just it's awesome. It has missiles.
Could be just missile storage. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. All right. Here's Make Toys' Galaxy Meteor. So this is their Starscream from Galaxy Force or
Cybertron.
Cybertron, yeah.
Is that when Starscream was a giant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah, this was when my son was in the Transformers.
I've always liked this look. This was a nice one. A lot of the stuff from Cybertron is really good as far as the look and all that.
Yeah, I remember the first time he saw Starscream and G1 Starscream, he was like, "Why is he so small?"
Yeah.
He was.
So,
Starscream.
so James, do you think that's from their the Striker line? I mean, what's that line? That's not,
Cross dimensions.
yeah. So is that what this is?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the manual because didn't they have pictures
Yeah.
like of the like Thundercracker and
Right. I thought they were
No, I think this is their remaster version.
oh
yeah, all the Seekers are supposed to have Dinobot parts with them and shit. So
Yeah.
Those had a G1 look to them in the sketch art or whatever that they dropped.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Why they're going this route?
Well, I know the little booklet that my Megatron came with has like some of the art pictures of other characters. You know?
Yeah, at the end of it. Yeah.
Right. So.
All right. Up next is Iron Factory's Black Zarek Lord Scorpion. I like this. I like this more than their Scorponok.
Yeah.
It's so evil looking. I love it. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'll fucking kill you.
The rebuilt version of
Black Zarek.
Scorponok. Love it.
He was my favorite city bot, man. God, he's so cool.
So, James, in the storyline, was this like Zarek that rebuilt Scorponok's body, or was this a completely different character?
Same character.
Okay.
Rebuilt with better armor, and then he was possessed by the whoever the Devil Z. Whatever.
Devil Z?
Okay, I think it was in or something like that. So.
Yeah, funny. I wonder where these cosmic entities came, because like it was Devil Z. Then what was it in one of the series? When is somebody named Ballenjagger or something like that?
Yeah, that was in Return of Megatron or Battle Convoy or something.
Star Convoy. Yeah. Return to Convoy. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. This isn't gold plastic, so you don't have to worry. It ain't gonna break on you. So that's cool. Iron Man pose.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Comes with his gun, his staff. Fully transformable, which we'll see here in a second. Got the little headmaster.
Nice.
Holy shit, they did a good job on this thing. Yeah.
There is a Scorpion mode in base mode.
Damn.
Yep. Looks
That
good.
looks cool. Yep.
It does. It's amazing.
All right, for you, Trent, you were asking about this last week about Mech Fans Toys. This is their version of Ultra Magnus, or what do they call him? Ultra Magnus, something like that.
This is not Little Maggie. This is someone else.
This is somebody else that they decided to upscale a little bit.
He's Ultra Magnus.
It's upscaled Little Maggie.
I believe so.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Yeah, they did Galvatron, and I believe they're doing Ultra Magnus, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Comes with his gun, his hammer. Seems like he's synonymous now to have a hammer.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love KO companies. They're great. They do some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
They just do, man.
And they're also going to be doing a 6-shot.
Of course. Of course they are.
So there's that.
why are they doing this?
And
that's weird.
for that.
It's so weird.
So let me go back to the other thing.
You know what, Ryan? It's kind of funny. It's like I don't even think that they don't even think about it. Just go, oh, that looks cool. Let's just upscale that and knock it off.
Yeah.
They just get a hold of it and do it.
We'll get it.
Oh man, it's fun. I love them. God bless them. Cable Company definitely makes.
God bless you.
They make collecting interesting because you just have some crazy shit.
Yeah.
What's Dust?
Yo,
So Dust.
Who?
is my
That's
audio
the
okay
rule,
or
huh?
shitty?
Yeah,
Hear ya?
look at this guy.
Yeah.
All
Hey.
right. As long
Oh,
as,
you don't
as, long as
know
they
where-
sound good.
It's a wedding
I'm gonna
cry.
highlight, I'm highlighting you. Awesome.
Yeah. What's
up,
up,
man?
man? Chelsea?
Continue, boys. Continue.
You have a beautiful head of hair. Oh wow.
Oh, I do.
Oh, man.
Head of hair.
You guys are jealous as fuck of my hair.
I am. I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking love your hair, dude. Every time I look at it, I'm like, God damn, I've ever seen the hairline and shit. And he's got that beautiful head of hair.
All right. We're moving out of the Transformers, going into some other stuff. So right now we're looking at the Marvel Black Panther. This is supposed to drop here soon. This is the Walmart exclusive. Walgreens exclusive is the Invisible Woman, along with the Human Torch. So, okay, there you go.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
then we have another exclusive. This is going to be 2-pack. We get the Mary Jane and comic Spider-Man.
Nice. Mary Jane. Have they ever done a Mary Jane figure before?
No.
What?
As far as 6-inch, no.
Nice. Looks pretty good.
Yeah. That Spider-Man looks pretty good too. Comes with alternate head, so you can have Peter Parker on there. All that. So.
I just think it's neat to do a Mary Jane.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is going to be an exclusive to a certain region. I have a guess. I think it might be a Target just because the last 2-pack was about what Iron Man and War Machine was a Target exclusive. So you
Yeah.
never know. Maybe not. Hello. And then I believe this is going to be also a 2-pack exclusive. We have the Skullcap Marvel Legends Cyclops.
Damn. Takes you back.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
I wish I had boots like that.
Yeah, definitely. The fold down, like fireman boots.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great. Loving it.
And then he'll be coming with the Dark Phoenix.
Nice.
Translucent hair on the back,
She's,
on the ends there. Oh, man, that looks good.
she's nice and crazy looking. That's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
All right, for you Hot Toys fanatics, we have Homecoming Spider-Man in his homemade suit. Different eye expressions.
It's Pajama Jammy Jam Spider-Man. All right.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
got to be hot in this mask. Damn.
For
Hell
real.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
It's like fleece, man.
Yes. Takes it off like, oh, can't breathe this bitch.
I can't breathe. I'm done. He fights
bet
crime
villains
and
would-
sweats off the pounds at the same time.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
I bet super villains be like, all we got to do is just wait for this dude to pass out from heat.
Let's just do all our crime fighting when it's really hot out during the
Yup,
summer.
yup.
Yeah.
He's gone. But yeah, there he is. Oh, he can put his hand in his pocket. That's cool.
Wow.
I didn't know that, but he can also take it off and hold on to his mask. I don't know why they had to blur out the face of the
I don't either.
actual actor. Maybe he didn't sign off. Maybe it's just butt ugly. I don't know. Who knows? I think we all know who Spider-Man is after Civil War.
Yep.
So
I'm Spider-Man.
Big secret.
it is a big thing. You get some thwip action. You get some hands. Stand. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool
That's cool. You
detail.
get still
Yeah,
got the
detail.
expression eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the detail. That's the web shooters. That's pretty cool.
Now
Now,
the zipper on the jacket. I mean, that's,
now are
yeah.
those eyes for expressions, or like isn't there something with this dude? Like they're explaining how his spidey sense messes with his vision or something. And do you think those are? I mean, looks like some kind of mechanical doodads. Do you think he uses that to?
You mean he has an overload that he says of with a spider sense from Civil War.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did say something like that.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think that's how they explain like the closing shutters.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if these are expressions or if he built some kind of mechanical, like eyelids or something.
That's just fun.
Nice.
You think it's funny now?
That's a
Watch
cool
that
take.
movie, feel like, oh wow,
That's genius.
This is going to be something for someone to complain about.
yeah.
1963 Spider-Man came out, and we were like, "Oh my god, you can retool a character from that age. That's awesome." And I wonder how he controls it. Does he have like little buns on his thumbs, or I don't know?
And what is this? What is this? Mezco or Hot Toys?
Hot Toys.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
They just did a good job on everything. A lot of detail. It's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Fats, you used to buy Hot Toys, right?
No.
Oh, no, that
I had
was a buddy of yours.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
had a close friend.
Oh, okay.
To buy all this stuff.
I
Jose,
thought
take
you-
the mic out of your mouth. Jesus. Hey, somebody's got to say it.
I think that's Jose messing with his earpiece.
He's messing with something. He's messing with 30 grit sandpaper over there.
I'm just saying.
Oh, what happened here? There we go.
No, well, I know the last Spider-Man that came out for Hot Toys or Sideshow, one or the other. You couldn't hang them upside down like that.
Oh, wow.
There was this big red tag that came in a box. And it said, "Do not do this pose" or some shit. 'Cause
Really?
the shoulder would break off or something ridiculous.
Wow, that's good. That's great quality.
Yeah, really, right?
That's $130 on this, but don't pose.
Yeah.
Don't do this. That happens a lot. Every time he used to bring it over, and he used to bring it to my house, and we used to open it. He's like, "Yo, we got to see this together." He used to open it, and it was always a red tag or a fucking sheet of paper with a big X on it saying, "Don't do this."
I guess it's sort of like that KO solid gold MP10.
Don't transform it.
right.
Or
Even though
the candy transistor.
Yeah.
even though you spent $200, please do not move his arm to the left.
Don't even look at it.
Don't break wind in front of him.
Don't turn on the lights. Make sure it's dark. Turn your air conditioning to 63 degrees.
Yep.
Climate control.
Yep.
Please don't hold it higher than 2 feet off the ground.
This collectible is meant to be sealed in a box. Do not take it
Why
out.
did you open this? If you were reading this, you have fucked up. Warranty is void. Damn.
It's ridiculous.
All right, you guys see the next one, Spider-Man Homecoming. So if you don't want that one, you can actually get him in his regular suit there.
I'm really hyped for this movie.
I am
Yeah,
too.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, I think.
I don't really care for Tony having to be in there, but I guess all right.
Yeah, but it
Little
kind of
mentorship.
it's gonna bridge the gaps.
Yeah, that's what it's for, just to attach him to the Avengers. That's it.
Wow, look at this guy.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see the new Justice League trailer?
Yeah,
You liked it?
I thought it was cool, but it was a lot of some of the already kind of scenes that we've seen before, just kind of just expanded.
Different camera view.
You know, and then you got a little bit here and there. Like it wasn't a lot more than what we've seen before, but there was enough. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I dig it. I like the look, but I'm not that big of a DC fan, so I'm not going to be too critical.
I tell you that, that trailer, the Aquaman looked like a fish out of water. Am I right?
Look at you. You wrote that one earlier, didn't you? You wrote that down, didn't you?
I saw that on the show. You wanted to have humor as your superpower.
I'm trying.
All right.
I don't know. There's something fishy about that trailer. I can't put my.
It looked good. The humor parts again, a lot of it centering around Aquaman.
Well,
when he say something to Batman, he's like, "Oh, he dresses up in a bat." Okay, cool, or whatever. Said something to him, I remember, but it looks good. It's dark. It seems like every DC movie has to be dark. It has to be set at night or something. That's at least what I got out of it. But
On the dark red sky.
I'm looking forward to it. But
at least it's not going after the same footsteps as like the MCU. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah, mine was something. Yeah, I got it right the first time.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rehearsal dinner.
I still kind of feel like that they're bringing in, you know, Apocalypse / you know who a little too soon.
Galactus. Oh,
No.
wrong universe. Sorry.
Wrong universe.
Excuse me, wrong universe.
Now, are we going to see Dark Side? I almost said. Are we going to see Apocalypse in the next movie?
And I'm talking about the planet Apocalypse, but look,
you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dark Side. That's it. Dark Side.
Uh-huh.
I told you I'm not a DC guy. I know.
Yeah, it had me confused for a second. I'm like, wait, I think Darkseid's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the name of his planet he rules is called Apocalypse.
Yeah. We had great barbecue tonight.
I doubt we'll see it. I think we're just going to see a lot of boom tubes and a lot of parademons.
Yeah,
a lot of his minions and maybe his brother.
Yeah, Granny. Yeah. Goodness, I want to see her and the her little femme fatale team. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
we do see the Themyscirans get into the mix, so that was cool. We saw Queen Mira. No Aqualad or Aquagirl, any of that type of stuff.
No, I saw Lois Lane, but I didn't see Soups. Is he gonna come in at the end? You think and say?
Yeah, he's gonna be black suit, mulleted up, mullets, and black suits at the end, probably. He's gonna come in look. He's gonna come in looking like Eugene from fucking Walking Dead.
Damn it, Gus! You spoiled the movie.
I don't know. I would think that they would.
That mullet spoils my 90s.
It'd be a hell of a twist if they put Superman in there, but I think it would be fine. Oh, someone's grabbing some beers.
Yeah, fucking hotel fridge.
I think it would be fine if they didn't. I think it's centered around Batman, but now, like the trailer, we've seen it looks like Wonder Woman's leading the group into battle more so. That's what I got at times. But yeah, and we got to see Flash, his dad's in jail, so we're going off of that storyline, it looks like. So that's cool.
So it looks like it's going to be more than just, hey, we got to get the band together and taking them out, you know? We're going to get a little backstory for everybody, which is going to be cool.
So, should be good. We'll see. Moving on to this stuff right here. This is something we looked at a while back on the show. It was the Super Friends lineup that they're going to be doing. 6-inch, kind of like the DC Classics, but they've announced that they're actually doing these in a 2-pack, and I believe these are going to be Walmart exclusives. So in the first pack, you get Aquaman teamed up with Superman, who looks derpy.
Hey,
yeah, this is the Young Justice buck. I think I have a Batman that looks just like this.
Yeah,
horrendous, man.
This is they get the cloth capes and everything, kind of like the Superpowers did back in the 80s. So
it's got cloth capes. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a plus, but barely.
You get a stand. You get the Super Friends kind of logo that you saw there, the little kind of metallic card. There's Batman. He will be teamed up with Green Lantern.
Batman's not too bad. I like him.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah.
There's Green Lantern. No power battery though, unfortunately, so you can't recharge. But
wow, he's fucked.
Okay.
Hopefully, we get a Black Vulcan, Apache Chief, and some of the other ones. But if you already got those in the DC Classics line, those were Walmart exclusive. Also, these guys will fit in perfectly with them.
What was going to be the retail on these guys again? Do we have one?
I don't think we have one yet. I would assume around 35 to 40.
Really, you think so? For the doubles?
Double 6-inch line? Yeah. I mean, Marvel Legends, the Target exclusive 2-packs were what, like 44?
Yeah.
Something like that? So I would assume maybe something like that.
That's going to be a tough sale for
$49.99.
fucking Walmart. I think it's going to be a tough sale.
Yeah.
Clearance
I don't see the
bins.
wave going any further. I don't know if we'll get a Wonder Woman and
Well.
all that.
For that Superman, hell yeah. Derpy looking thing.
They throw these out there.
Want it.
Yeah, they throw these out there for $24.99. You know, who's not going to want to say fuck it?
True.
Yeah, okay, maybe. I can see that. But
I'd do it.
I mean, what you wouldn't want to go where you're paying $20 per figure, though, right? I mean,
No, fuck no, hell no.
yeah, there you go.
But let's put it this way: it's better than what we got right now from DC. That DC multiverse stuff.
Yeah,
As
sure,
of
you're
late, it
absolutely right.
looks like crap. So
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me to think about 20 on a Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
And I love some of those characters. You know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
True that.
but I think Marvel is kicking ass in the 6-inch line. I mean, those Legends. Oh, the X-Men wave, the Spider-Man wave.
Yeah.
Until they do an Avengers wave, it's like that gets hit and miss. But man, the X-Men is killing it.
Yeah, they really nailed it.
Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good too. So.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, those
Yeah,
that is actually a good wave too. All right, moving on to Mafex, we're getting a Wonder Woman, and we're also getting a Mafex Batman Begins. So that's cool. So this Wonder Woman's from the movie, the Wonder Woman movie. So, and then there's I guess there's some ultra detailed figures from Peanuts, and then real action heroes from Kamen Rider, I think.
Nice.
Yep. So, but here she is. Doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
I'm not familiar with Mafex. I know sometimes their quality can be hit and miss.
Shout out to Dan.
Yeah, shout out to Superman and Dan having a good old together.
I remember that. He
On
got
air.
mad. I was fucking with him. He got so mad.
Yeah, that wasn't a good moment.
She got the milky thighs, man. She got milky thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Backside.
Oh.
What backside?
Comes with a shield. Yeah, what backside? You just gotta lift this up a little bit, maybe. He ain't gonna be like your figure arts Harley, all right? But she does come with her sword. She comes with her shield. She come with a lasso, which is non-posable. It's just wrapped up on her belt there. There's her face sculpt.
Oh,
wow.
It's better. It's getting better.
Swipe left.
Yeah.
I mean, it just looks a little fuller than Gal Gadot's face, but it's getting better. Yeah, you're right.
That Mascarians are huskier.
That's true.
There she is. There's the actual actress. So does it look?
I do understand what you're saying, though. Her cheeks are they made her face a little too round.
It's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
It's an action figure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't like that face sculpt, how about this one? She's pissed.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Bitch face.
Making fun of me now.
That's the look she's taking from that.
That's the look after fucking J. Roos took off his pants.
That's what I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Is that a wart?
I can't put any lens flare on that
wart.
That's oh man. Wow.
I never seen it bend that way.
Are you sure you're not sick? Because it ain't cold in here.
Shit. Oh god.
All right, so there's her other lasso.
Shout out to J. Roos. He'll never see this anyway. So
It'll be the one show he actually listens to. All I gotta do is say "fuck you guys."
What's up with her elbows? There's like a space. There's a space between her.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Do they normally do things like that with the joints?
Really
with this company?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. We need Chris or Dan. We need Dan. He's the expert.
Oh.
Well, you see.
That's horrific looking. Anyway,
so That's a cool pose right there. The elbows look better. You got
a little bit.
This is probably the angle.
Yeah.
Would you classify her, Russ, as she has to be in a certain pose? She photographs well, but in other poses, she looks like an ass.
I agree with you. Absolutely, you're right. She you got to hit her in the right angle, man. Otherwise, you see all the crap.
Dangle to dangle.
Take that the wrong way.
Got to cover it up. You know what I'm saying?
You could take that the wrong way too.
Takara's really good at it. These other companies learn how to do it too.
So there's the accessory pieces. These retail for around $50, I think.
Wow.
Roughly, give or take. 6-inch line, so they're your 1/12 scale.
Okay.
All right, so moving on to Batman. Batman Begins. Cloth cape. I'm not sure if there's a wire in there. There probably is. He's not wearing hockey pads.
I'm digging this, actually.
Yeah, I like this too.
You like this better than the Figure Arts. Remember, Figure Arts is coming out with one.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if people are gonna hang me for saying this, but like in the movie, in the movie, the suit looks pretty cool. But like, have you ever seen him like on a movie poster or do the promotional images? I mean, you look at the belt. I mean, he's got like wide hips. There's no definition in the legs because of the body armor and stuff. It just looks really weird to me. It looks great on screen, but like, I don't know. I've never seen a figure of it that really looks good if it's true to what he was actually wearing from the costume perspective, because it wasn't the best looking costume.
So you're saying that no company yet has done it justice?
Yeah, well, the thing is,
I think Clarence Kai did a little bit.
Yeah, I was just saying, if they made it look exactly like the costume was worn, then it's just not going to look good. That's basically what I'm saying.
Because the costume in the movie looked like crap. What are you saying?
Only when it's not in the movie, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
So in the movie, they fix it. They make it look a little bit. They're shooting from certain angles.
Exactly. You're just not looking at them like from head to toe, straight on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
All right. I will say this one looks better than the NECA one. Their downscaled version to their 6-7-inch line, but I'll show a little comparison pic. I'm sorry for the people who like the NECA one. It's bad. Talk about derpy. That's right up there. Here's the back side of him. Do you have an alternate head so you can actually have Bruce Wayne there? He looks like he's trying to grab himself or scratch himself, but you don't have to impose that way. But he does look dead serious.
You got to itch sometimes, dude. You know what I'm saying?
He does come with an alternate chest piece, so you can get rid of the bat symbol there.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of...
At first, I thought it was his butt cheeks, an accessory piece for his butt. But you'll see what I mean here in a second. But here is his face straight on. Looking all... I don't know, trying to be serious, but I just can't help but laugh.
Looking all crazy.
And this is the NECA version. Whoa. So for the people who like the NECA version, this one looks like he's scared shitless.
No.
Here's Mayfax.
That looks better.
You like NECA?
Jay,
why'd
you do
the
that,
Mayfax?
That's messed up, man.
I didn't make the figure. I'm just pointing this out.
He's all you next like, here's a dirty ass figure.
Here's the one. Stay away from Michael
bug-eyed. He looks really bug-eyed there.
And there is back to Mayfax. This is the Bruce Wayne.
Oh, wow.
What's the price difference between the one and the other?
Probably like $30. The NECA one is like at Toys R Us for like $20.
Yeah, 20 some odd dollar, right? Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, so you really can't really poke too much fun at it because of the price points. And
oh, I don't know about that.
What
are you talking about?
Stop it.
Yeah, but it's still better than the multiverse fig, and it's about the same price point, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That's a stretch there. That's close.
Yeah. Really? There he is. Buy me. Take me off the shelf and buy me.
Yeah. I mean, that's hard, man.
For justice. Just buy me for justice.
It's a hard sell, man.
Bring me up to the register.
Where's your wallet? Where is it?
Where is it?
Two of me. I need two of me.
Where's your wallet? Where's your debit card?
So yeah, sorry, but I just no.
Yeah, this thing kills that, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like there's like a $30 price difference, so you can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely see where that extra money is going for sure.
Or you could buy the figure arts, which is going to be around the same amount as the Mafex, possibly. But I don't think you're going to be getting this nice cape.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the figure arts are all plastic, art plastic.
Ladies love that cape.
Yeah, the figure arts is the Dark Knight costume. Also, it's the Dark Knight version.
Yeah.
I thought ladies
That's
dig the car.
Ladies dig the
It's
car.
all about the cape.
Gotcha.
It's all about what's in the utility pack, right there. I don't know.
I'm gonna start wearing a cape.
It looks good, but the first Batman figure that I got, which was also from the Dark Knight, the ankles weren't good. Like it didn't stand up, so I immediately sold it, and that was soured me on Mafex going forward. So I never bought another one of their products. But that looks good.
Yeah, and they could have fixed it. I don't know. I mean, the incident with Dan with Superman, so it kind of worries me. It does look good, and Jose's right. The figure arts is the Dark Knight because we're getting also the Dark Knight Joker. But
we got a Darth Vader in the group. What happened? Someone sleeping?
I don't know. And there's the accessory pieces. He gets a little batarang. He's got his grapple gun, and then there's the chest piece, which I thought was a butt piece. But I know it wouldn't be a butt piece, but it does kind of look like a butt piece. If you didn't look at it.
Joe Schumacher exclusive.
There you go. So
it would be neon green. It was Schumacher.
It needs nipples.
Good Lord,
butt nipples.
Butt nipples. Nipples on the butt. All right, up next is the figure art Street Fighter Cammy.
Good Lord,
Street
girl.
Fighter 5. Good Lord is right.
She did not skip that day.
No, she didn't.
Damn.
Sculpt is pretty seamless. I mean, most figure art you can pull down on their legs to get a little more articulation, so it kind of breaks the sculpt. But you can tuck that leg right back into her hip, and it will look clean. But yeah, she's leg. Well, but basing it off of the Chung Li also, she's got some thighs on her. But oh, Jesus Christ!
God damn!
That's gonna hurt. This is.
You want me to do what? Where? No.
Nowhere.
I'm sorry. I can't lock myself into that right now.
Holy, she does look like she could Xenia on the top of dude though.
Oh
yeah. Dancing. All right.
Do something. But, I'm not sure if there's going to be articulation in the hair. I mean, there's probably going to be like a ball hinge at the base of the head to the hair, but kind of cool if this was maybe a wire or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be kind of cool if you could repose her hair. I guess.
Whew, there we go. Little drill strike kick.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
She's got veins in her titties.
She's just pumped up.
Hey, they're like fucking out there, dude. Oh,
I still can't get over those legs. Now you pointed out, and I'm like, wow.
My nephew's looking at me like, veins in her titties. What?
What? What website are we on?
Yeah.
There it is. Now you do get this effect piece, which is really nice.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm definitely in on this line. There's their Ryu. I'm not in for the next guy, Rashid, I think his name is, or whatever. But yeah, this looks good. There she is again. Clean face sculpt. I mean, damn.
Yeah. Good job.
And then here's the other dude from Street Fighter 5, Rashid, or Rashid. I don't know, whatever his name is. I obviously don't care. So there he is.
It looks good, but I don't know the character either. I haven't played Street Fighter 5, so I don't know.
I'd rather get a cameo, any of the rest of them, like Blanca, Sagat, all that type of stuff.
Yep.
There There he is with Chung-Li.
Yeah.
Glad that they're keeping the feet big to stay true to the game. And then Figuarts is also giving us a Spider-Man from Homecoming.
Nice. Looks good.
And then we already know that the droids have dropped.
Oh yeah.
And then some monster arts. We're getting a Mothra. You get the larva.
Mothra.
Or you get the butterfly with some effect pieces. So this is a reissue. This is a their rendition of new premium color or whatever that they've done, like with King Ghidorah, like they do with Dragon Ball Z. So that don't come with a stand though. And for you UKers, I believe they're doing the Alien NECA Alien subscription or whatever club thing. So it's going overseas. Also, it's not just here for the United States. And I like what they're doing. They're actually going to have stock on hand over there. So you're not paying stupid shipping prices like what Maddie used to do with their collectors club and all that type of stuff. And they do have something set up for Australia, and they're going to be setting something up for the Asian countries also. So I think that's pretty cool. And this I just threw in here, Negan, Walking Dead. I just thought, I wonder what Mike's son would do if not like he watches Walking Dead, but you have a kid who comes up and like asks Grandma, "This is what I want, Grandma," and you have to explain why you want this dude. It's like he's got his baseball bat. He's like gonna be taking a swing there and
swing, bad, swing.
So I just thought it was funny.
Is this NECA?
Yes.
I can tell because it doesn't pose.
That's true.
Like a smile.
One pose.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Alrighty. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to get the blast from the past ready. Mighty Orbots.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Eddie?
Not much. How's it going, Des?
I missed the whole intro, so I'm
How's the,
talking amongst ourselves.
How's wedding stuff going? Everything good?
Yeah, it's great, man. We had the rehearsal dinner tonight, and back at the hotel chilling, and I saw Mighty Orbots, and I'm like, yeah, I got to get on there somehow.
Yeah, definitely. It's what I was telling James.
I swear, James saves the good ones when I'm not around. He's like, all right, Dust ain't going to be here. Mighty Orbots. Dust ain't Mask. I'm in. I'm just happy that I was able to get in here, and there was no issues like last time.
Yeah, it was cool. Glad
you know how it was easy to get in here? I didn't click the link on the Facebook app. I went to the browser, Google, just went to the Facebook webpage, clicked it from there, brought me right in.
Cool.
So if you're on your cell phone and you're trying to get in here, don't go through the app, go through your Google browser and just put in Facebook and click from there.
Yeah. That's the way I go through too, because it seems.
Oh, you do?
I never have any problems that way.
All right, yeah, that's the way to go. Fuck the app. Yeah. I'm tired of that app. It's out of here.
Okay. Can you see the blast from the past?
Yes.
Yep.
Screen sharing's working. All right. So, like we already stated, we're looking at Mighty Orbots. This series came out in 1984. It was a short-lived series, unfortunately, 13 episodes. It was a really good storyline. It was about a human being, who created these robots to combine into Mighty Orbots. They really didn't have a name for their combined mode. It was just Mighty Orbots, play off of the word robots for Orbots there. But unique series. I'll go into a little more detail here, but here are the voice actors. You might recognize some of these names. You may not, but you know who that is. Don Messick. Good old Scooby-Doo. Back in the day, at least. And weird story behind him. I mean, what was it? He was doing some voice acting, and then he didn't feel too good. He went home, and he passed away a couple of days later, or something like that. I think. But,
Damn.
yeah, it was kind of weird. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He told the director and went home. And yeah, Barry Gordon, I believe, is Ron Simmons. He is the lead guy, which we'll take a look at here. But he is the voice of Donatello in the original '80s Turtles cartoon. Or if you're a Snorks fan, he was also Junior in that series. Snorks. It's coming. Snorks, Smurfs, Kissy Fur. They're coming.
Kissy Fur.
Shirt tails, raccoons.
That'll be the weeks I'm definitely around.
So there you go.
The Get Along Gang.
Get Along Gang. Oh, yeah. We're going to do Heathcliff. We're going to do Garfield and Friends. Everything. Awesome. All right. So here's some of the Popples.
No Popples?
We can do Popples. So some of the things that happened back in the day, some rumors, may not be rumors. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't, whatever. But there was no toy line for Mighty Orbots. And this also may have stemmed from them canceling the show preemptively, but there was a lawsuit supposedly by Tonka Toys. Tonka Toys got the rights from Bandai, which had the rights to Machine Robo to produce GoBots. And Bandai also owned the rights to God Mars here, which supposedly resembles Mighty Orbots, which, yeah, kind of does. I mean, I'm looking at my God Mars right now, and you don't look anything like them. And you can kind of tell, like right here, not really, but it was 5 robots that combined into one giant robot. Mighty Orbots, 5 robots combined into one. That's copyright infringement right there, I guess.
Oh,
so
man.
we're going to sue them. Mattel was going to be the ones that were going to be producing the toys for Mighty Orbots, but they nixed it, and the show was nixed also.
Wow.
They say that it didn't really pan out too well as far as a cartoon, but I think it was good. Most people on the panel say it's good, so.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show. It's kind of weird because usually they have the toy, or at least the toy design or the idea done before they produce the show.
Yeah.
But I think this is when it was going so full steam at that point that they got ahead of themselves.
I think so too. I think that they didn't know what they had. This was produced over in Japan, brought to the States, released it over there as a VHS. We got VHS here and it was syndicated, but as of right now, there has never been an official release on DVD of this series. So I don't know why. I don't know why it's got a following. So, but here is God Mars. This is what he looks like. So you have all the different characters. You have Sphinx, Shin, Gaia, and all this type of stuff that form God Mars. Here's the toy. This is the Sola Chigokin. Really cool. Love his. But not Mighty Orbots, in my opinion.
No.
So I thought I saw toys like this when I was a kid. Was I wrong?
Yeah.
Probably for this. I've read around, like, people have said, I've seen Mighty Orbots. They've never, as far as I know, never released anything. That was official. There might have been knockoffs, or it could have been a knockoff God Mars.
Oh, knockoff God Mars.
Redecoed, possibly.
Right.
Kind of like the knockoffs of like Gold Lion, Rugger, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, here's the team. So we got Crunch, Tor, Bort. We got Boo. There's the guy who created them, Ron Simmons. We have Bo, and we have Oh No. Great names. Great names.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Boo. I think I know why he got into the robot building business. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a lonely guy or?
I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's our base of operations. Really nice pad. And And here's some of the, and here's a little factoid, I guess you could go watch the show, and there is a lot of little nods to different movies, shows, and such. The first episode is kind of a nod to the Hitchhikers movie. I forgot what the hell the name is called. Guide to the, I don't know, whatever.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
There you go. Boom. You earned yourself a smiley.
All right.
And they've also did some nods to Star Trek, as you get, this guy looks kind of like a Vulcan / Romulan, you know, whatever. They did have an episode that featured these creatures that look like Ewoks, and some other little nods here and there. So,
hey, so James, these screen captures here, I can see obviously a difference in the animation quality. Is one from like the intro versus the show, or what's?
These are from the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It did have really good animation.
All right.
It was done by, I believe, the same company who did Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers. So that doesn't say much, but it was out of Japan, and those guys were really good. That went on to help do animation for the Batman animated with Bruce Timm and all that other type of stuff, Animaniacs and such.
Cool.
So, hello?
I think somebody's listening to Mighty Orbots right now.
Awesome. And it had a great theme. It was right up there. They were talking about it off before the show. We were talking about like how the theme is really catching, and yeah, it's right up there with last week's show. We did Adventures of Galaxy Rangers, which was really good. No Guts, No Glory. This Go Mighty Orbots is very good too.
Mistress of Illusion. That's great.
Mistress of Illusion. Oh yeah, that's
Boo.
That's Boo. So
well, who's watching it?
Me.
We're gonna get a copyright infringement.
Yep.
Probably.
Go Mighty Orbots.
What else was there? Oh, the guy who voiced, I can't think of his name, the guy who voiced Blue Falcon or Space Ghost was the narrator of the show also. And it was kind of cool that they actually had music. Every time that they would combine, you hear the Go Mighty Orbots. I mean, they really filled that into your head. So when you walked away from the show, you're like humming this thing. Yeah, crazy.
Costanza.
But here's Commander Rondo, his daughter Dia. And there's Ron Simmons.
Thought he was a wrestler.
Yeah, he looks kind of reminds me of Fort 1 from Bionic 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say very Bionic 6.
Is that a Grand Mac that he has there?
I think it was.
Shout out to the Grand Mac.
So, but he's the creator of the team, and he is the leader of the team. And that's his co-pilot that helps unite the team inside Ono, who is the mother hen, the one that's always leading them and telling them to get their ass in gear.
Yeah. Yeah. Ono would lock had this thing would come out of his chest that would like fuse with him, activate him like a key.
Yep.
Cool.
And there was an episode where she wanted to be human because she didn't think that Ron loved her anymore because she was a robot.
Oh, Jesus.
It was heartfelt. It was a tearjerker.
And we're telling everybody it was such a good show.
Yeah, now they're like, fuck that. Here's Tor. He's the muscle of the group.
Yep.
He's the center piece.
The torso.
Torso. I know, Tor. Torso. So here is Boo. No, Bo. This is Bo. Sorry.
Bo.
She's the Joker. She's also the elemental. She has all the electricity, cold, all that type of powers. But she loved to play jokes on all the rest of the teammates. And she was a flirt. Also.
Yeah, she was a cock tease. Huge cock tease.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes up there on the left. Total cock tease.
And her twin sister, Boo.
Uh-huh.
She was the she had the kind of telekinesis type of powers where she could do force fields and all that type of stuff. And she was the naive one that would always just go along with her sister.
She looks like the nice one.
Overly sweet, you know.
And here is Ort. He's the shapeshifter of the group. He's the kind of, I don't know, they labeled him as like an Abbott type of character, Abbott Costello.
Abbott.
But I don't know. And then we have Crunch, who is voiced by Don Messick, who basically doesn't talk that much. He just likes to eat and eat.
He's kind of like the dummy of the group.
Yeah, he wasn't that too quick.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Bo would like to play tricks on him all the time and such. But he's the one that fueled essentially the Mighty Orbots team. That's why he always was.
Yeah, by eating.
That's why he had
yeah.
to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that came to bite him in the ass when they combined and Bo took out his eating chip or his will to eat, and they were like powerless. And like, why don't we have any energy? Because Crunch has been eating. But there they are formed up. Now, does this look anything like God Mars?
No.
I don't think so at all. No.
Nope.
I think it's definitely gotten different enough that.
So that lawsuit is definitely not proven.
No.
Or it's speculated.
Yeah, I believe so. I haven't really dug in deep into it, but yeah, there was something that Tonka wanted to do. Not like Harmony Gold wise, where they'd like go shit crazy and going after you, but yeah, maybe they were going to do it. And the thing is, this is not resembling any. I mean, the Puzzler. I don't think it looked anything like this. I mean, nothing looked like this.
Yeah, the only thing that's similar is that they're 5 robots to form into one. To me,
right?
Yeah, and they're multicolored. That's it.
Yeah,
maybe possibly whoever they had the deal to make the toy didn't bring it to the table, didn't go all the way through, or just backed out, or something happened financially. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's a mystery. You know,
but he's a big dude. You can see down here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's Ron, and then there he is right there. And he usually flies in and activates and all that. But
yeah, I really dug this show as a kid.
It was a badass. They always call him up, and he just takes off and does what he needs to do.
Great animation sequence also when they combined. It was just like wow.
Yep.
Yeah, the combination was really awesome. It was just
everything else was all clunky and your basic cartoon yuck, and then when this happened, you were like, yeah.
It definitely would wake you up,
This is what I was waiting for.
And I just like the fact that, I mean, besides getting Go Line here as Voltron, that was awesome, and then we got the vehicle. Right. But this was another one that really gave you that old school vibe from Japan of these big combiner robots like Voltus 5 and whatever else that you could find. It was really cool.
And it was an original source. It wasn't a a redo or an edit like we got with Voltron and Go Line.
Yep. All right, moving on to some villains here. We have the leader of
big
Shadow.
planet head dude.
This guy's in the Shadow Star. He's leader of Shadow. He is Umbra. He's the one that was always getting just pissed off that Mighty Orbots was beating him. But we'll get into a little bit here in a second. Here's some other minions.
Yeah.
This was in the first episode. The girls really wanted to see these guys' concert and such, and they needed to find out who the Mighty Orbots were. And we have Plasma here. There's his alienoid form to his bigger. I don't know, whatever.
Very very similar to like how the Silverhawks and all the ones was very similar.
Oh yeah,
fit right in with that whole era.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like Saber Rider when they have a vehicle that could turn into a huge robot. It's spot on.
Yeah, I'm just saying like villain wise, that's what that definitely reminds me of.
Mm-hmm. The villains
these definitely remind me of like Robies.
Mm-hmm.
And all that, yeah. So more of them. All right, okay. Before we get into the choice, so the show lasted 13 episodes. This was the first. For a show in the 80s, at least, to have closure in the first story arc of this first season, let's just say. They went to the place where Umbra was. As you can see, there's Mighty Orbots right there flying in, and they actually defeated him, and they saved the day. Most of the time, they're one and done story arcs. You know, we always have to have the villains so the good guy can come back and fight. But no, they actually defeated him, and it was done. They put an end to his reign of terror. So I don't know if they knew that they were going to be going an extra season, or if it was just supposed to be a season one. It's all just, rumored, whatever, lawsuit, whatever it may be. But here are the toys. This was a print ad in the 85, I believe, Toy Fair from Mattel. So you have Bort there. You have Crunch with these little stupid gimmicks. I don't know. They have Boo and Bo and Tor. They look horrendous, but
maybe it was better they didn't come to market.
Really?
So,
Exactly, for real.
Maybe they saw this and are like, "Yeah, fuck that, we're done. Show's done though, but fuck it, run the show, we're good."
But yeah, this was pretty nice. There it is again. And then here's some pictures I found of like some knockoffs, supposedly. That looks nothing like it, but there's that. And then this occurred, I don't know, a couple years back. This guy supposedly found a Taiwan version of Mighty Orbots. And this isn't official. I have no idea if this was actually real. There was no actual releases from Mattel, because this is based off of a U.S. property. They can do whatever they want, but still, that looks a lot like the old Chogokin Godmars, just redecoed. If I look at that picture right there. So it doesn't look anything like this, so I have no idea. This could be just a knockoff of that, trying to pose it as Mighty Orbots. But that's it for the Mighty Orbots. So how many of you guys actually saw the show?
Oh, yeah, I did. Definitely.
I didn't see it.
I can't remember.
I didn't either.
It didn't come on in my hometown when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
We just got a lot of depression. Like, yeah, there was
It was
So, I mean, what was it? Was it a Saturday morning show? Was it a after school show?
It was Saturday morning for me.
Yeah, Saturday. It was a Saturday morning thing only.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah, it was only Saturdays.
What do you guys think? Should they? Should a third-party company? I was talking with some of the guys before the show started. Would you like a third party to give us an official, not official, but like a Mighty Orbots toy? We've had first Gokin with that Krang, which is really nice. We've had some other third parties give us other stuff. Would it be kind of fun to actually finally have a Mighty Orbots?
I think so. You think they could do the individual modes separate and then do the like a single combined mode?
Yeah.
Without them combining, probably, to make them look better or as good as they can.
Yeah, I think they could go either way. I mean, like what Netflix is doing with their Voltron. They have one that's already combined. You can have one that separate and combines, or you just have them separate.
Yeah.
I think it has enough of a following. I don't know. I would buy it. Would you guys buy it? Depending on the price. I don't want it to be like, oh, it would be like $400 or $500. No, but reasonably priced. Would that be something that you would want in your collection?
Yeah, for me it would. Just for the nostalgia factor for me, I would have to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Definitely. I mean, I think I was more into Mighty Orbots at one when it was on. I probably liked it more than I did Voltron initially. It's just it didn't have because it only was 13 episodes. It was done, and then Voltron was still around. It was around a lot longer. So
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I really liked it though. God, it kills me. Some of you guys are probably just too young to have seen it. Gosh, man. Like, I don't know. Charles, you never see it, Charles? You remember it coming on?
If I did, I don't remember.
Yeah.
He was watching Flintstones, kids.
Well, no, I mean 84. I don't know what I was watching, but I never saw it. Maybe it just wasn't on the channel. I was surfing on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
Or
tough.
I was too lazy to get up and change the channel because you didn't have remote controls back then.
I believe that I read it was on Saturday at a time spot. It was an ABC thing, I believe. I think it was ABC, but it was going up against the Muppet Babies. That was on CBS. And it was going up against something else that was pretty popular too on NBC. So that's why I kind of got shifted out because everyone else was watching. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch Muppet Babies? That was a fucking great show.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think I was an NBC kid if I remember correctly. I can't remember exactly.
Spider-Man is Amazing Friends were on NBC.
The Hulk was on NBC too.
Yeah. Punky Brewster.
The Smurfs.
Smurfs, yep.
Yep. So I can
Mr. T.
The old Iron Man cartoon.
I can definitely see why you would not. You might miss it on if it was on another channel. Yeah.
And I remember the Transformers came on Sundays after the Frederick K. Price Power Hour or whatever it was. He was a TV evangelist.
Yeah.
I just remember having to wait for that show to come off. So as soon as that came off, Transformers came on. So that was it came on Sunday on Channel 11 where I was at.
I think Transformers was Saturday. I don't know. I don't remember Transformers. Yeah. I remember it in syndication all the time after school. It was right before Tom and Jerry's little thing for some reason. And then Jem followed Transformers.
Yeah.
Right.
And all I think that. I was in the afternoon it was He-Man and then Transformers.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember He-Man. Oh god. He-Man coming out in what 82, 83, and I was like, who is this big powered buff dude? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why is he always telling me to do something at the end of the show? Like, now remember, friends are always this. Like, what the? I don't care.
Public service announcement.
Kick Skeletor's ass.
I remember wondering why doesn't he just punch Skeletor? But then that whole no killing thing, like, oh yeah, if he did, he could knock his head off literally.
I would love to see a spoof. I mean, I'm sure Robot Chicken's done it, but go through all the cartoons and actually have the heroes utilize their powers. And He-Man, Master of the Universe, strongest man in the universe, just lay waste to all the villains. Like, you know what? Fuck you all.
That love to see that.
Or flip it, Megatron, just blast the hell out of the Autobots. So let me just transform in my gun mode. Boom, 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 boom. We're done. All right.
My cousin was older than me, and whenever I asked him one time, I said, why do you think why is it that you think the superpowered people don't ever just destroy their enemies? And he said, well, then they'd be out of a job. That's what he would always tell me. He said they'd be unemployed. He said if Superman had nobody to fight, there'd be no need for Superman. He said so you can't kill him or you can't get rid of him. He has to keep him around, let him escape and things like that.
Or Gargamel finding the Smurfs village and just laying waste to it. Yeah. Who didn't want to see Gargamel finally eat a Smurf? That's what the whole cartoon was about. I mean, damn it.
Just
one. Like a cereal commercial. It's like, give that rabbit some tricks. Shit. Yeah. Brian, give him a Smurf.
Brian, turn the TV off. Come over here. I'm like, no, I think he's going to finally eat one, Mom. This is the show. This is good. They're all tied up. He's got them. He's going to get one.
He's right under the coyote trying to catch the Roadrunner.
Those were great. Or the amount of violence you see on Tom and Jerry of this, just them doing that shit, chopping up each other. Oh, man.
I remember Tom would get his head caught in the window. The window would close on his neck and his tongue would stick out.
And that horrible scream that he'd have. Or Jerry cutting his tail a couple times.
Or when they get hit on their head, these giant bruises would come out from their
little lumps and stuff.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's too violent now, though. Please.
Yeah, I know.
That was before standards and practices and stuff, Sucks. And you mentioned the bunny with the tricks, right? Like I remember there was a campaign back in the day you could vote in to let the rabbit have the tricks.
Yep, I remember that.
And I think he got to eat a bowl of tricks one time.
Well, they just ruined it by doing that. God, anyway. I do remember there was one where I think the coyote actually caught the roadrunner, but I think he was like shrunk. So it was like a miniaturized. So he called the roadrunner and he goes and they holds up a sign and says, "Well, you always wanted me to catch him. Now what do I do with him?" Something like that. Like you poor bastard, you finally catch him and you're like a tiny little guy. You can't do anything. Oh man.
I felt sorry for Wiley every time.
I did too.
He never talked when he put up that sign when he's about to fall down into the ravine. Like, well, here we go again.
Yeah.
Poof, a little smoke.
Poor guy. And he just gets so trashed, man.
Those were the good old days. Looney Tunes was great.
All
right, anything else? Yes.
Yeah, I got a question for everybody. I was talking about this with a couple guys. What movie you think started the superhero craze?
What movie?
Yeah.
Like started the superhero movie craze, or
super movie hero craze. Now remember, I went down this fucking rabbit hole because I went online looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
It says here live action movies, right? It says here a lot of the stuff that I found. We've had a superhero movie based, comic book based, whatever, since the early 80s.
Yeah.
Every few years.
Richard Donner's Superman.
Superman came out in 1977. Yep.
Yeah. What was it? 77.
Superman
was 78.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. Superman 2. It's really starts in the 80s. Superman 2 was the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there was a long gap. 87. Batman. No wait. RoboCop. Batman. 87.
Yeah. Oh, you count RoboCop. All right. Cool.
Well, they're saying any superhero.
Weren't there like old school Spider-Man?
Better love, you're coming with me. Oh man, I want to be like him when I grow up.
Then you got Tim Burton's Batman. 89.
Yeah, 89. Yep.
Then back in 82 there was Swamp Thing, Conan the Barbarian, Superman 3, 83, Supergirl. I don't remember.
Where's Red Sonja?
Sonja. Conan the Destroyer, 84. The Toxic Avenger, 85.
Toxic Avenger.
Another Superman. The Punisher, 89. Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Was 90s.
They consider like Rambo and like Commando like superhero movies at all?
No.
Really?
I didn't see those on the list though.
I was just curious. They're like, these one-man wrecking crew. You always seem to have a lot of movies like that.
Yeah. John McClane, Die Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be considered a Christmas story, but I still like it.
Here, they made it more like anything more comic book based.
Okay. Sci-fi
comic book.
Yeah.
So Men in Black should be there.
Right. Men in Black. The Shadow. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, I think Batman kind of started off that whole adventure superhero craze because there's Shadow. I think probably Michael Keaton.
So the 89 Batman did.
Yeah,
I
mean, because I do remember then later on, like a years or so, like maybe like about 2-3 years later. What was it? Was it the Shadow? Then the Phantom.
Oh, I remember that. Yep. Billy Zane, was that him?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember Darkman? They had Darkman too.
No,
Darkman. Yeah.
Darkman.
Yeah. Phantom was.
Darkman.
Phantom was 96. Steel was 97.
Really? Oh, Steel. Jeez, you had to bring that up.
Steel was 97.
Oh man.
Okay, when did the Rocketeer come out?
Rocketeer, 91.
91. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then before that was The Punisher, was 89.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dolph.
Yeah.
He-Man was in there.
Well, yeah, Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe.
Ooh. You know what? I didn't notice that
the one with Dolph Lundgren. We try to forget about.
Yeah. Dude, I sat in the theater. My mom and me sat in the theater. We watched that movie 3 times in a row.
Oh,
Like it was funny. Like, yeah, it was me. I was like, Mom, can we see it again? And they didn't kick us out of the theater. So she was like, okay. And then after it was over the second time, I was like, one more time. And she was like, okay. Like she actually didn't freaking say no.
That's cool.
They wanted somebody to watch it. So they left John.
And I was a huge He-Man fan back then. So she was just looking out for me, I guess. It was pretty cool. It was all day at the movies.
I remember seeing that He-Man movie. I was like, all right, this is interesting. They're coming to our world.
Yeah, that's the one thing that kind of threw off the movie for me when they came to Earth.
But then I was like, where's Beastman? Who's this other dude? You know, this guy's not Triclops. There's another dude. But you got Evil-Lyn, Skeletor, and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're gonna go.
Skeletor always looked badass. I thought like the costumes for back in the day always looked good. You know, you had the Stormtrooper rip-offs and stuff like that, and you know whatever. But I thought the monsters looked good. Beastman and that guy with the claws.
Did anybody else here think that they had Beastman looking like Grizzlor from the Horde?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought so too. Yep. I agree. Who was the little creepy guy that they had the little instrument that would open the portal for him? What was his name? The little
Gildor.
Yeah. That was Courtney Cox too. That was an early role for Courtney Cox.
Yep.
She was the girl.
Out of the Bruce Springsteen video into the big screen. In the dark.
So you're saying Batman, Michael Keaton, because of that movie, started this craze?
Yeah, I would say for the modern age, it's considered X-Men. And then
all right, Spider-Man. I think it was the modern age.
All right,
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
So according to what I found, it said The Crow came out in '94.
Ooh,
yeah.
And that was the first independent comic book hero film that established a franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a Crow 2 and
3, 4 more afterwards that sucked ass.
Right. Yeah, but for Batman, I mean, you had two Burtons and 2 Schumachers.
Right. The Schumacher is 97. The Burton was 89.
Yeah. See, but the Batman and Robin movie like killed superhero movies almost for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they did Blade, but Blade didn't really get that recognition as being like superhero film. I guess maybe because it was rated R, a little bit more hardcore, the subject matter.
Right.
And then I feel like X-Men is what really kicked off like the
who would think that nipples would ruin a movie?
Right.
I would never think that nipples would ruin a movie. Not any movie I would want to see.
What about
bat nipples?
What about Spawn?
Spawn was 97. A good one. I like that. I wish that would have taken off more.
Yeah. It was good for the time. It really was.
It was Crow first, then it was Spawn, and then it was Men in Black, and then Blade.
What about Tomb Raider? Comic book character.
Yeah.
Or she later on.
And there were
later on
Power Rangers.
Turtles.
The Turtles?
Turtles movies.
Was 90.
Yeah.
1990 with 2 sequels.
Yeah. Power Rangers had 2. Original and Turbo.
Yeah.
I think those came out, 95? 96?
Yeah. 95 and 97.
95.
And 97.
Yeah. So,
G.I.
still giving Batman? Who you give the credit to?
The starting all this thing?
Yeah.
If you want to do modern, X-Men was good, but I think Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man started everything. I'm in that line to get in there was horrendous, and it was decent for what it was worth.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, it just exploded. We were like, we got Incredible Hulk. We got the Hulk, and then we got Incredible Hulk, and then then after that, obviously the MCU.
We started getting Daredevil. The movies, superhero movies exploded after Spider-Man.
Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Watchmen.
What about Men in Black?
Men in Black was good, but some people don't know that was a graphic novel. That was a comic book.
Yeah, they don't. I know.
They just see Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones like, oh, this is kind of a cool comedy, but they don't know it's based off of a book. Some people don't even know Walking Dead's based off of a book.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, another thing I found out was the X-Men. The way Fox got X-Men was because they they started with the cartoon. Remember the cartoon?
Oh God, yes.
Because of the success of the cartoon, they went out and got the movie rights.
The cartoon.
Lucky
back
bastard.
then. Right. So and they still have it to this day. This,
asswipes.
Holding it hostage.
Yeah. I know. I hate that.
I know it wasn't a movie, but I think the Batman animated series probably gave a lot of life to superhero stuff.
What about the Batman? What about the Batman movie of '66? If you really want to take it back.
What about Flash Gordon?
I mean, we could. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was
we could be at this all night.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel in 1941.
We're forgetting the best one. Forgetting the best one that came out, I think, in early 2000. Dragon Ball Z Evolution. That to me, that just put it on the map. I was like, oh yeah, superhero. At Goku, Chi-Chi, yeah. Everyone's dead silent. All right, I'll be quiet now. All right.
That was a terrible movie.
That was.
I'm just like, at first I was like, is he being sarcastic or is he serious? I'm not.
No,
sure.
I'm being sarcastic. I kicked my own ass if I had to go to that.
I was quiet. I didn't know what to say. I was like,
that was a horrible movie.
Oh man!
Remember, Spider-Man came out in 1999.
Oh wow!
No, that was 2002 Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man movie, Toby.
Yeah.
That's 2002. 2002.
Spider-Man.
What about Ghostbusters?
Oh no, they got the rights in '99. So Columbia got the rights for Spider-Man '99. Then they came out with Men in Black, and then they give credit to Unbreakable.
Yeah, that was a book also.
Right.
What about
That's when they started getting more serious.
How about Hellboy?
Well,
Howard
remember
the Duck?
the bullshit of the bullshit Fantastic Four movie and the old Captain America joints.
Yeah, Christopher Lee was.
And then who remembers Nick Fury with David Hasselhoff?
David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's come a long way.
Movie.
A long way. But you know what? It just seems like, if it wasn't for this fucking Marvel superhero shit and this comic geeky shit, Hollywood's just fucked.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, how many remakes are we gonna do? I mean, when was the last time you guys went to a theater or seen a movie that wasn't something from our genre or a geek or a remake, and you said, "Wow, this is a really good movie"?
It's been a while. It's always a superhero movie.
I think last year I went to see The Revenant just because of all the reviews it was getting.
I didn't like it. I hated that movie.
It was wild, crazy.
It was good cinematography. It was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The story is.
When the movie was over, I just got up out of my seat and I was like, "Huh, that was a bit too intense." I was like,
I seen some nice trees.
Yeah.
I see some.
But really, honestly, wow, that movie was kick ass. That wasn't like a geeky comic book or a nerdy thing or something that's been done before.
Yeah, I will say this: Deadpool at least has given us the rated R.
Yeah,
I know there's been other rated R movies, comic book based, but I think Deadpool really solidified it. Like we can do this and we can market this. Hence, we got Logan. Sure, we'll get other.
Yeah, we could still make money with this.
Yeah.
We don't have to be afraid anymore with comic book properties having them always have to be generated towards kids. So I think that at least helped. But I don't know, if it wasn't for the Marvel Universe, I could get flack from this. There would be no DC movie worse.
Oh, no.
Begins, I know that type of stuff, but after that, they didn't do shit.
Yep.
Man of
Without
Steel.
a doubt,
it was okay.
I agree with you, James. I agree totally.
Yep. Yeah. They see the money is in the connected universe, And Marvel did it right, you know what I'm saying? Like by slow rolling it, and DC's like trying to play catch up.
And what sucks for Hollywood is like, they're not taking chances on originality or original movies or something that's never been done before because they're thinking about the guaranteed dollar. Well, if we follow this path, we could get money. It's guaranteed money. If we redo this, it may not be good, but it's guaranteed money. And I'm sure there's tons of good ideas and good movies and good storylines are coming across the table, and they're just like, "No, we don't want to put the money in and risk it because we may only get 27 million, but we get 60 million from this." And it's a shame.
Yeah.
And this is what we're dealing with in modern Hollywood right now.
Yep.
What I'm scared of, though, is I think we talked about it a couple of shows ago, is once the Marvel Universe is done with their movie, they've hit it. Infinity War, it's done. What next? Do they reboot? And how is that going to handle? Because a lot of the cinematic universe has trickled into the comic books and has reshaped that. So if they're going to do a reboot, does that mean we're going to go back to Crisis of DC and we're going to reboot also the comics and all this other stuff?
Well, they could follow the line like with everybody's thinking about who's going to be the next Captain America. Will it be Winter Soldier? Will it be Falcon?
Yeah.
Because that's the way the book went, and it just seems like that's the way they're going with that. Will Rhodey take over for Stark? So there is B squads in place.
But will it sell enough though? I think it's going to take a huge dip.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they delve into the Marvel universe, and there's so many resources they could tap of great characters and great storylines.
Yeah,
and stop trying to. We already know that we can make the things the oddities, like look at Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly didn't think it would be doing. I didn't think it would do well. I didn't think it would do well. I'm like, that's gonna fail. And it was one of the better movies.
I was gonna say it was one of the better ones.
Everybody out there loved it because anybody that didn't follow the line could enjoy the storyline. The characters were likable. You didn't have to know a book.
Yeah,
those weren't the Guardians of the Galaxy that I knew growing up.
No,
but I didn't know anything about the new universe stuff. And when I watched it, I was like, "Wow, they nailed this. They nailed it. It was balanced straight through."
Mm-hmm. It's like Strange. I would say the same thing about Doctor Strange. Underrated, but done well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually like that movie too.
So it's we can't say, well, they need to do mutants because everybody likes mutants, or this was a big storyline. It's not about that. They could take chances and bring up a character or a group that may not do good, or we may not think it'd be good as something that would portray to film, but it works.
And that's funny how you said that we don't need mutants, because they're proving right now that they're successful without the mutants.
The mutants,
They don't need Wolverine. They don't need the X-Men and all this other shit to, make all this money. Where back in the day, it was always in the comic books. And for Marvel, it was like, oh, I got to check out the X-Men books. I need to see what X-Factor, X-Men, New Mutants, X-Force, Wolverine, whatever I can get my hands on, Cable, Deadpool, whatever. And, I need to read those books.
And
that's where all the artists were and all that for Marvel.
And that was the type of collector in comics that I was growing up from 81, through the early 2000s. It was all about the X books. X, Spider-Man, a little bit of Hulk, and then I cherry picked from there. That was my collecting habits.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. What are they doing? Like, is there any definitive? Because there's characters, I guess, like that cross over a lot. Like I guess like the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, like they were involved in X-Men, as well as the Avengers. So are those characters that Fox can use as well? And because didn't Fox use Quicksilver at least, right? I don't know about the Scarlet Witch, but they definitely use Quicksilver in the X-Men movies.
Yeah, Fox owns everything that has a mutant background.
But they were allowed to use Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in the Avenger.
Because that had the entire.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't remember Scarlet Witch showing up in any of the X-Men movies, but in the Avengers movie, did they they didn't call that dude Quicksilver? They didn't come out right and call him Quicksilver, did they? I don't remember too much.
Well, they didn't call them mutants. That was the whole workaround. They called them just enhanced individuals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can use them, but they just can't refer to them as mutants.
Yeah, and they were able to use Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch because they were part of the Avengers roster. So that was kind of like a little workaround.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just couldn't tie them to being Magneto's kids, mutants.
Okay.
You know, because those are Magneto's children.
Okay, because like a Garrett idea, like a character like Sabretooth, I mean, he was associated with Iron Fist. But he's
that was his first appearance was an Iron Fist book.
But he's considered a foe of like of Wolverine as well, in more modernized, I guess.
Right.
Could they does Fox have rights to that character, or could they use it with like could they use him on like the TV show, you know, whatever?
No, I don't think Fox will give away Sabretooth to Marvel.
No. Yeah.
We'll never see that. It'll be a character that will resemble maybe if they want to try and get away with it, but we'll always be like, I think that's Sabretooth, but they're never going to say.
They're never going to call him Sabretooth. Maybe they'll call him by his real name or something like that, or maybe even change it up a little bit. Who knows? But I got you. All right. I just didn't know exactly how that worked because in comics there was a lot of crossover a lot of times.
Didn't they kill Quicksilver in
Avengers
for the reason that he was in the X-Men movies?
Yeah,
so there wasn't any cross conflict.
I think
but it was too late. At that point, it's too late because there's just so much history.
Yeah,
it's like why bother? Just to be dicks? You know?
Right.
It was up, man.
It was weird.
That's why I'm kind of happy that Marvel and Sony come to the agreement with Spider-Man, and you know, Sony knows they can't make a decent movie anymore with this, so they're just like, fuck it, Marvel's killing it. You do this for us, we'll do this for you, and we'll both collect the checks and count the money and say,
there you go.
That's it. And you know what? The only people they're going to come out with that with the dollars, but we're going to come out with the entertainment. You know, and I think it's working well. Now, how do we get Fox on board with this?
I don't think you can.
It's never going to happen. They're stubborn, man. They're stubborn.
I heard they're playing hardball.
We'll see the Netflix series integrated into the movieverse faster or something. I mean, we've already seen tidbits, but actually seeing the characters cross over. But Fox, I do think Universal is pretty good with Hulk. They're giving Hulk to Marvel for at least Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Correct? For Thor 3, whatever. So,
well, see, that's the thing. They also said Marvel Studios could use the Hulk in any other movie, but they can't really make another solo Hulk movie because they don't fully own the rights to it.
Yeah,
so it's okay if he cameos in Avengers.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So he could cameo in films. He could be in the Avengers, but if they do like a solo film, like they don't fully own it, so they would have to share the rights with another studio.
But you know what? Then it could work the same way as they're doing with Homecoming. But maybe I don't think Universal wants to give fucking Marvel Studios the helm. Let them be in charge.
I wonder if that's why Iron Man's in Homecoming as much, because then it's not a solo movie.
Yeah.
Or Spidey.
That's a good point.
Roundabout.
Yeah. And you know, like honestly, Fantastic Four to me is dead. That's done. You know, it's like it's as many times as it happened, and as much as I enjoyed the Fantastic Four as a kid, it's done. I don't give a fuck no more. They're gone.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't care anymore enough for that.
That's a series that never ever really clicked for me. Like, you know, and
it's a shame.
And then the old movies, they were what they were, and then this one was you know, a disaster.
Well,
and they've even written them out of the normal Marvel universe. Like even in the comic books, they're not even anywhere near the forefront. They canceled their title.
But let's think. Like as me as a kid, like starting collecting at like 81, 82, I didn't get into like Fantastic Four till like 85, 86.
No.
So, you know, like my first big drawer was, of course, the X-Books. You know, that was my thing. And then I started getting to other titles, and then eventually I got Spider-Man was a big thing for me, Thor a little bit here and there, as much as I really enjoyed a Fantastic Four book growing up, it's like now with all this bullshit that's been going on, you know, I don't even want to bother anymore. Just leave it alone. I don't care. They don't exist anymore to me, and it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad that they made that happen. You know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially that remake Fantastic Four movie. That was horrible. But I like the Fantastic Four books as far as when they go out into space with Silver Surfer, Russ's favorite character.
With the whole Kree stuff with Galactus,
But I did like the fact when the Thing would take on the Hulk. I know the Hulk would just wipe the floor with the Thing, but I always thought that was cool to actually see, you know, that battle. And then to see it come back again when he was the Gray Hulk, and you know his Thing has now been transformed from Inferno or whatever the series was, and he's bigger and badder, and all that.
Yeah, with the rigid rocks. Yeah, the pointy rocks and stuff like that. That was
pretty cool. But other than that, though, I don't care about the family dynamics between Reed and Sue and Johnny and throwing the Inhumans and all that shit. I don't care about that. But I don't know.
Yeah. So Thing versus Hulk is a classic thing, though, man, and it's a shame that we can't get that until Marvel somehow gets those rights back. You know?
Oh, that would be so epic! Oh my god. I'd rather see Thing versus Hulk than Thor versus Hulk. By far.
And it was like it was so much fun with the books back in the day, like, you know, when She-Hulk Thing, I think Thing was on another planet or something like that. He was doing something.
Stayed in the Secret Wars.
Yeah, and then She-Hulk became part of the team. That was just so cool. How they had that, you know, the changing rosters all the time. And
was that the John Byrne run? Because I remember he had a run on that book, and I think that's when it was pretty good.
Yep. John Byrne, he's good stuff, man.
He did good stuff with a lot of titles when he took
all you young bucks. You got to go back and read the old stuff, man. Good stuff. Really was good stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember when Miss Marvel turned into a Thing. That was funny.
Really? She turned into a rock lady, huh?
She turned into a rock lady.
Yeah.
Her and She-Hulk got into it, kind of trying to play off the Thing and Hulk thing. It was funny, but that was like a '90s run. That was like all that. It was okay, but it was like trying to recapture, like, at least with the Thing and the Gray Hulk, it was trying to recapture like what the original Hulk and Wolverine did. And then they redid it again with Todd McFarlane. 340, where it was kind of a draw and it was kind of stupid. Rick Jones had to get into the middle. It's like, you guys stop fighting. Jesus criminy. Y'all can grow up. We got bigger things to deal with. So
I was never the biggest Hulk fan, but when they started with like the multiple Hulks and the Gray Hulk is when I really enjoyed reading that line.
Mr. Fix It.
Peter
Mr.
David.
The Peter David
Peter
stuff.
David run. Yep.
And then right before McFarlane left, and you know, with the big forehead Hulk, you know, that's what I used to call him, big forehead Hulk with the McFarlane Hulk.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Really, really, really good fucking writing.
I like when Doc Samson came in and started trying to get all the personalities of mold into one. Like, all right.
That was good because he stayed the Hulk all the time, and so he had like the Green Hulk's body, he had Bruce Banner's like smarts, and then the Gray Hulk's like personality, like attitude, you know. So it was cool. You had a mix of all three.
I remember when they first made Hulk intelligent, it was like, well, everybody's like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?" And it was actually you know, Banner taking control of the Hulk body, and it was just weird.
I remember it was in Secret Wars. Wasn't he had Bruce Banner's his mind at Secret Wars, but he had the Hulk's strength and body and all that. So he was
he was the Hulk, but with
intellectual computations and shit and helping Mr. Fantastic. This is weird.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Great idea for that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or should we just end it?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Marvel Comics, man. Yeah. Marvel Comics is fucking the best.
Yeah.
Man.
Classic.
Read your old shit, man. Go back digitally, whatever. Just download it. Just read that old shit. It's good stuff.
The cool thing about the old stuff is you just never knew who was going to show up in a comic book either. There was always like surprises.
Mhm.
You might get an issue and it'll be a Spider-Man comic where they have the Avengers show up in it or something like that. And you never knew who was going to be in it. I love that about it.
And it wasn't redesigned. I love DC stuff, but every once in a while DC resets itself. So you're like reading something, and all of a sudden this doesn't make sense because they just reset it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the one thing about DC I didn't like either. Or it was a multiverse, or was a different universe, or was it Earth 75, and you know. And the only one time that Marvel tried that with the new universe back in the day, and that didn't do too well. And they didn't kill what they had already because it was the new universe was all brand new characters or nothing. They just killed that off. It never existed, and they kept continuing with their own. You know, so
yeah.
That's one thing about Marvel that I enjoyed. They didn't need to go back to the fail-safe, you know. Well, fuck it, we could just start over, you know. Yeah. But they did do it. They did do it recently, right?
They've done it recently, yeah. They've done it recently a couple of times where it's like, and I don't think it's gotten a good fan reaction.
No, because you know, if you're going all these years, the one way, you know, that one route where you're going against another company that's gone the other route multiple times, and now all of a sudden, like you kind of box yourself into a corner and you want to rebrand yourself. So you just the easy thing to say is just fuck it. Let's just pull a DC.
Yeah, and that's DC's. That's kind of DC's thing. It's their shtick to do that, like the whole rebirth and the you know, the crisis and resetting like their universe. Like that's not a Marvel thing. So
do they?
So
do
for
that?
Marvel to fall into that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Do they do that to try to bring in new readers at all? Do you think?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And it's to kind of fold in what was good about the Ultimate Universe to try to fold that into the regular Marvel Universe, you know.
Yeah.
But of course, it's about new readers, because if you got a next generation that's going to come in, they're not going to go back and read 15, 20 years worth of comic books or buy that just to catch up on a storyline.
Yeah.
So the easiest thing to do is just to make, you know, wipe it out and make a Spider-Man 15 again.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. That's why I think the movies are a huge success, because people now can just go to those as their go-to instead of having to go back to the comics. But I will admit, DC rocked the world when they killed Superman, and they broke the bat, and then they made Green Lantern crazy, and then you know all this shit that they were doing. Like, oh my god, these are actually not B-list characters, but they're A-list. Like, holy crap, what the hell are they doing?
Yep.
Granted, they all came back, but still.
Yeah, but at least they took that chance with those titles.
Oh, there was such an uproar.
Yeah, but
Superman died. I remember that. Like,
it was kind of like, you know, like just say like WWF wrestling, you know, shock and awe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's take like something that everybody loves and fuck with it so much that you're like, oh my god, and then it causes such a buzz and everybody wants to get part of that, you know?
NWO, Hollywood.
Yep. Da, 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 da.
I loved it. Screw it. And they turned my boy Sting into the Dark Avenger. I was like,
the Crow.
Yeah.
Yo, man, that whole era in wrestling was incredible. Incredible.
That was great when Sting would drop from the rafters and fuck up the whole NWO by himself. You know?
Who didn't want a black baseball bat? Oh my god!
It was total comic book fucking wrestling, man. It wasn't even about wrestling. It was just all comic book, man. That was so good. So good.
I even watched it back then.
Yeah, Monday Night Wars was classic. I wish there was another company that would push them into doing that type of scenario again. Or
never happened because Vince would just turn around and buy it.
Yeah, I know.
It's just Yep, and that's what killed the wrestling industry. It's when you monopolize. There's no competition. There's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
You just have categories. There's no competition.
I love the indie stuff, but it's just not enough it doesn't get that widespread to even compete. But it's still good to watch. But it's just like I don't have that feel of like, man, am I going to watch Raw tonight or am I going to watch Nitro? One of them comes on an hour earlier, so I can watch some of it.
It was the repeat button.
Oh man.
Everybody had the recall button or repeat button, whatever your remote had that flipped back and forth.
Yeah.
You were always bouncing back and forth.
I had a picture in a picture. I had a little in the
Look at you,
corner.
baller.
I like that
Back
they were
at-
doing shady shit, like announcing each other's results and shit like that before.
Yeah. It was funny. It was like when I was with my ex-wife, she was a big WWF fan. I was a WCW fan. So she would have the TV in one room, I would have the TV in the other room, and we just keep the doors open and look back and forth.
Yeah, that was a great time. It was a great time in wrestling. That was a good time to be a fan.
Let's face it, everything now sucks. Everything back then is good.
It is definitely different.
Yep.
But, all right. I think with the wrestling talk, we lost some viewers, so I guess.
Yeah, whatever. On that note.
So, all right, we'll do our outros here. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Brian,
Yeah, sounds good.
Start us off, man.
I am Brian Brink. You can find me in the groups in Facebook, messing around. I posted a funny picture today. If anyone saw that, I was very proud of myself. It was about the analogy that people say they're going down rabbit holes when they're looking at expanding their collection. Mm-hmm. And let's see, I'm Brinkalizer on Instagram, and James, I expect you'll go, or you've probably already done it in the beginning, but
I'll do it again.
I help to co-host the Figure Banging Show with Ace Milo. We have a show this week coming up, so tune in. That's it.
Cool. Nice. All right. Baller Charles, who bought out FYE.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I missed that. What do you buy? 75 fucking DVDs, 118 trade paperbacks, 800 CDs.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Cool.
Nice.
And Dust?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook group. We have a little show called Enter the Realm on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. And catch me in the Realm of Collectors everywhere. Because it's everywhere.
Flagship.
And up next, Fots.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram, Moody Fuck. So _FTUK.
Great.
I definitely got to check that one.
Awesome. And Jose.
What's up, guys? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Network, all at Harrick and BX. And you can catch me co-hosting the ROC Hangout with Asian Kid Matt and the Rock Ambassador Tommy Barricade every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. There, guys.
Sweet.
Nice.
Russ?
Hey, guys. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter sometimes. And I like to put a video up. I haven't put a video up in like 2 weeks though. I mean,
yeah, what's going on, man?
I've just been working my ass off, and then when I haven't been working, I've been lazy. I just haven't wanted to do anything but just chill the fuck out. I won't lie.
I think I got to give you something to talk about. I'll work on something.
I'm slacking.
So,
yeah.
Anyone out there wants to do a B-long rant on Russ not doing a rant?
I need to.
That'd be much appreciated.
I just haven't been pissed off about anything enough to really get fired up, you know. So
I gotta find a hat like he wears, and I'll do one.
Oh, you fucker! Don't you copy my hat.
Nice. Cool.
Oh man.
All right, Trent.
Find me at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Trent5.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. For me, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube, VictorySaber77. Like everyone else said, Dustin, Brink, and Jose said, ETR show this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the ROC Hangout. And this Wednesday, there will be a figure banging at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Do we know what it is? You know what we're banging out?
No clue.
Yeah, you would tell me. You would tell me anyways, would you? All right.
You know, Ace doesn't even tell us.
That's true.
5 minutes before we go live, he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, really?"
So again, check out the Cool Table Network. All those shows are just like-minded. On they have a Facebook page. We have Enter the Realm, which we already talked about. RC Hangout. Stasis Lock is on there. We have Big Up Bang, and we have Nerd Rage Radio. We have Toy Detox, which Jose, you're gonna be on there with Chris.
Yes.
I listened to half the show today. Great show, man. Great show.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. Yeah, it was really cool. Check that out, guys. That just dropped today, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah,
Talk about KOs.
No. They were iron fusting.
Yeah.
So 40 Beers and Bolters 40K, also Nerd Rage, 8 weeks, potentially another 8 weeks, maybe coming soon.
Coming.
Nice. And I believe that's it. So thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, 5-star ratings, all that stuff. You can find all these shows on iTunes, Podbean, YouTube, all that type of stuff. So we'll be back next week.
Bye.